I see what happened here. 1 second. There we go.
It's when has our technology not worked
It
for us?
basically when I loaded up OBS, it reset the audio. I hate when it does that.
Okay, can you hear us now, Sassy?
Yep, we're good.
All
Yep.
right.
Awesome.
It's hard to
Is
check
that
for
Rem?
this.
Whoop, whoop.
Yeah.
Let's try it again. Welcome to the Fire and Flames. My name is Rose. I'm the DM. We are currently doing episode 9 of season 2 with the Chaos Brigade, which the Chaos Brigade is not in there, but whatever. And the DM has had all of an hour and a half of sleep in the last 12 hours. So we're doing great today.
That's not too
That
bad.
said, we're going to start with introductions as per usual, which means our wonderful, beautiful Hobbs is up first.
Beautiful is definitely not a word I would describe for me, so
Hey, you beat me to it.
I can be.
Let's go!
That's fine. Today I am playing Randak with my very much appropriate coffee mug.
Yes.
It's very appropriate. It explains my Google foo levels.
Yeah.
Today is hopefully we can burn down the castle with
No.
fireballs. Multiple
No.
fireballs. Yes,
No.
fireballs.
No.
Anyhow. Yeah, so this week is Randak the Necromancer. That's about it. Off to whoever's next.
Next up is Dash. I'll be right back. I'm going to go make myself some quick tea. But while I'm BRB, I'm going to let them do their introductions and somebody can run that real fast. Sorry, I forgot to get tea. And I need fluid.
All right. All right.
Go, Dash!
Anyways, everybody, my name is Dash. Today I'm going to be playing my Asimir Vilix and just see what he's up to. As for me, I want to say you guys can find me on Twitch, but at the moment I'm hidden. I'm joking. I haven't posted anything on Twitch in a while just because I've been overworked at my job. But things should hopefully be coming down soon. As soon as it does, you'll be seeing me right back streaming again.
Heck yeah. All right. Should I go next? You know
I
what?
believe
I'll go.
next would be Shadow.
Oh, okay. My bad. I'm sorry. Shadow, you're next.
All right. Hi. I'm your friendly neighborhood Shadow Fox. In this particular really fun game, I played the now mostly former Priestess of Love, Azarafe. She's
Mostly.
recently learned a few things about her, who's actually feeding her power.
Okay,
She
I
also
will.
currently has galaxy hair.
Yes, that is very cool. Okay, I'll go ahead and go next because I'm next in the order in the pictures. I'm Ikabasu. I'm playing Hector Vance, who is a druid of a homebrew subclass that I am working on, which the 10th level and 14th level abilities are probably going to change because they're worded poorly and can destroy everything. So, he is technically trapped in his child body, but has a potion that allows him to re-age back to normal age. Or Lolth, heavy air quotes, has been gifting him like 7 days out of the month that he gets
Something
to be
like
an
that.
adult.
Mm-hmm.
Something like that. And for some reason, he's a voice of reason in this team, and that doesn't make sense to me, but it happened.
Mistakes
There are
happen,
worse
okay?
there are worse things that could happen.
Yeah, you can find me on Instagram and Twitter and DeviantArt, and I'm probably going to be getting other stuff up soon. I have a TikTok, but I haven't put anything on it, but I'm probably going to start putting stuff there. And that's me. And up next would be Tasha.
Hello. I'll be playing the wonderful, stabbable Thalian. My name is Tasha. And she's making a big decision today. And
Yes.
on to
Hell yeah.
See, she's killing her party. I'm joking. Wait, that might
Lovable.
not
I
be too
love how
far
you
from
put
a
that
joke.
air quotes there, Ika.
I'm pretty sure that's going to wind up the other way around, Dash.
I know, right?
She would, but she's under a Aegeus for a year or so.
They are national beta heroes.
No, it's 30 days currently.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
And I have a few other scrolls to add to that to make it last longer.
Yes. Anyway, good.
Yo, what is up, everyone? I am Goat. Today I'm going to be playing Gamora, the Kobold, the Soulless Dragon, the Heavy Metal Knight, I think? Sorcerer?
Barnaby and Jizri do not like the term paladin.
Yeah, they prefer Heavy Metal Knight. But so I'm gonna have to call her a Heavy Metal Knight. Anyways. So yeah, you can find my socials whenever they pop up in the link below. I do Instagram, I do Twitter. Both of those are art accounts, though I occasionally talk on there, sometimes. I also do commissions, you can commission me and all that stuff. And with that being said, I am done.
I don't know who's up.
We
No,
went through
I-
everybody.
Intros.
Yay! I'm back just in time. Go me.
Yes, you
Yay.
So last
For a
time
change.
on team, oh my god, I'm going to scream my head off at my players.
are. That can't be us.
Who would that
never
ever
know.
be? Because it wouldn't be me.
Yeah, it definitely
Yeah.
wouldn't be us. It's definitely someone else.
It's definitely probably Tasha.
You think
Yeah,
she's talking
this-
about us?
No.
The first half
Yeah.
Nah.
of the episode, because that's as far as I have managed to get, because it's me. Gamora and King Aranithir were talking about Drow and Elven history, all while walking through the castle and viewing the different parts of the castle, noting that most kings don't have friends as heavy as the head that wears the crown. The king and Gamora became friends as she had asked to become his friend. He was trying to learn more about his new friend and ally. Making their way to the throne room, they spoke about how she is a dragon in a kobold's body, how her rival had paid magically gifted beings to make her what she is currently. He then had given her a banquet of gems and coins. She gave knowledge of feeling alone to the king because of how her group treats her. He sent his servants to fetch her party for a banquet. The one led Randak to the king as he stopped in Aranithir's study, looking at the etched summoning circle on there and attempted to tip it over before walking onto the next room and asking the servant if he had ever tried to jump off the bridge. He then tried to get Gamora to leave the king's side for the night, not being successful, obviously.
Very successful, actually.
Was then at that time which he both introduced and started to insult the king, calling kings devious, paraphrased. Aranithir verbally combated with Randak for quite a while with various insults back and forth because he was being an asshole, and the king was, finding it fun to see what Randak would say next, more or less. The servant of the king then found the party, brought them to the castle, inviting them for the banquet as Hector and Zara went somewhat happily. So I was like, hey, free food, fuck yeah. And also stated that Thalion's marks might react, so they have to, if they're gonna not go, they have to keep an eye on her, so they all dragged Thalion along. But in so doing, Salia had mentioned that she might start blowing up elves for Thalion, and Thalion was like, where that motherfucker at? Let's go do this. Which she did, in fact, blow 2 of the 3 servants before even getting to the castle. Her team diving behind things to stay from being in the radius of that at the time, having that feeling after being around her for so long. The inn ran away from it, and Milan just kind of went, cool, I can now do cleaning. Thank you. Zara was being civil while being in the castle for the most part. In the study, she was reading until Randak got stupid, which, during the conversation, had Hector state, "We are the professional evil. If you try to kill others, then that'll put a bigger bounty on the head than we currently have, and one that we do not want." The king was heard saying that he likes Hector because Hector's the smart one,
That can be
and
debatable.
called him the leader.
Intelligence 10. Anyway.
Smarter
I
than the
think-
rest of the group because he
I
was
mean,
trying to
I think
kill
Wisdom
maybe
20.
he's- I mean, I think maybe he's more talking about like common sense smart.
Yeah,
Yeah.
wisdom 20.
And the quote specifically is, "We already have infamy. Killing him, the king, will put a much bigger issue that we don't want right now." Followed shortly by the, "You just can't shut the fuck up, can you?" from Hector. He requested Hector for his meal, requested a tabaxi. The king pointed to one of the servants and went, "You go fetch Thomas to pay his life debt." Felix stated, "Have you ever known the group not to be mean to Gamora?" The king said he likes Hector as he gets it, and quote Hector, also gets equals asshole.
Gith equals asshole.
Celia popped up and said she trusts the king after going to Hector, giving him the gold piece that she owed him, to whisper into his ear that she stole up to 20 gold pieces each for you guys from the king's coffers. She also managed to close but not lock the door. The king led them to the dining hall, which went through the garden and then into the dining hall. Randak doesn't trust the king, nor does Stallion, whereas Hector trusts him more than Hector trusts half of his team. That half of the team that he trusts being Salia and Zara, plus the team not so much. And he even was quoted saying as such. Felix had a discussion about how they treat Gamora and why they treat her like a child. Hector then called out Stallion for doing stupid shit, and Stallion was noted saying, "In my case, I'm just a bitch." At that time, the big boy is brought out to the group, and Hector used his magic not as an insult to the king, but so that his party would understand that it is poisoned, detect poison and other stuff, whatever the fuck that spell is actually called, but it detects poison.
I think it's detect poison and disease.
Yeah, sounds about right, because I remember mentioning it was diseased either. And found out, yeah, nope, the food's not poisoned. The tabaxi Thomas came out, was a very beautiful tabaxi, and the king offered Hector a sword, to which Hector was quoted saying, no, this is more fun, and went into bear form and decided to have tabaxi for dinner. So yeah, so more had all that they needed to eat and were happy as such. Hector gave Zara the heart from the tabaxi. Rendak found more books, because wizards are gonna wizard. He read the extraplanar entities and stole the books.
2 books from the king.
No, not two. He stole a couple of them.
I said 2.
Oh, because he found the Furnace Cuisine in the Undark, Titan of the Gorge, Gold of the Dark, Thief and the Moon, and Dawn of Mercury. Yes, I wrote all the titles down for once. Boo, 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 boo. While the king was talking to the rest, trying to offer his help to Stalin with the curse, which she denied. The guild was noted to have been abandoned for quite a while, and the Chaos Brigade ruled majorly as such. The guild that was abandoned and they need to do some work on. Randak put blank books back to where the books had been with the right titles, but didn't look like they had been taken. And the king also offered to try and help remove Gamora's curse as well. The servants blew up during the feast, so about 20 of them, which lost all but 2, not blown up. Stallion was noted cackling and kind of smiling at that. And also was noted saying that killing kobolds is just a Sunday. The more to fight off the addiction, considering that it's magical fucking purple dust that comes from Stallion being cursed by Echok. And that's as far as I got in my actual rewatching of the thing. But the rest of my actual notes from that day.
Or a puff of smoke
No, they're here.
somewhere.
Was the fact that the king had tried touching Stallion, to which she reacted, touching her for the curse, not in the other way. Stallion blew up at him and tapped into Echok's power and literally blew the king away, hurting him. I believe he wasn't dead, he was just badly wounded.
No, he was just wounded. Hector healed him, and then Barnaby spoke through him.
Yep. Which is where Barnaby managed to take Gamora's soul, which was an addicted dragon's soul. And when Barnaby met Randak, offered Randak a gem to be able to take off Stallion's curse, and then booped Randak on the nose to give him the location of a magic item. What magic item that is, I don't remember off the top of my head, but that's in the episode, and I didn't get that part. But it was a magic item of some kind, and now he has the location of it. So that is where we currently are. They're just, oh yeah, and Hector is very, 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 very angry, and has had to go find a grove or trees or something.
All right. Think this pretty much sums up everything, right?
I believe so. So that's basically where we ended. To my knowledge.
All right.
Go hard,
So
team.
then, all right. Real quick, just gonna go ahead and have Gabora's new image on here.
Yeah, I saw that.
All right.
Look
Can
at it.
someone delete like the old one, please?
You
Oh.
can do that. You're on.
Wait, I can?
Yeah, if you go to your character sheet, you can click edit, and then you can delete.
No,
the
no,
old
I meant
one.
like the.
Oh, no, she meant
No, I
on
mean
the
like
actual.
the old token. Yeah.
Give me a second to actually get my right cursor up. There you go.
All right. The new one is right under Thalion.
Yep. Like I said, look at it. Is she pretty? Dash. You need to exit out of the character sheet. For the stream.
Yeah, Italian just kind of been quiet the last little bit, and then she speaks up. She goes, "You know what? I made a decision.
What decision?
I have decided not to remove the curse."
Uh-oh.
Out of curiosity, why is that?
For reasons that are my own.
Question.
So,
Would this
with
is-
that-
go
So
on.
with that being said, oh sorry,
No, I said go
sorry.
ahead.
I was gonna say Gamora's just gonna look at Felix and be like, "Is this a good idea? Is this a good idea?"
as Venice goes, and just out of curiosity, for this decision on which is your own, how much would that fuck us
It
Hector goes,
nothing
I
to do with you.
have the distinct feeling something stupid is happening.
over?
It,
Yeah, he's not there, but he can just feel it.
this decision has nothing to do with the party.
All right.
I think you missed the context of my question, but I'm gonna leave it at there because I think I have my own answer now.
So Gamora's gonna look at Thalia and be like, and just kind of whisper to him, "Do we have to keep her?"
Yep, yes we do. Because if we don't, we're probably more fucked than we are.
Okay, let me just ask: is it more detrimental to keep her, or not to keep her?
Keeper. That seems to be more important. As you just see him kind of
No, no,
fiddling with
she
his
asked which
thumb.
one's more
Oh,
detrimental.
uh, you just kind of see him just kind of fumbles with his thumb as he just kind of looks around. So, where you guys like to go eat tonight?
You guys just
Uh,
ate.
Yeah, hey, they ate, he didn't.
I already ate. My stomach is full of saltness and gems.
Alright, so in that case, you guys like to follow me to find something to eat? And we just continue
No
talking from there.
worries.
Uh,
I mean, he can go back to the to Taverna.
Sure.
I think we should go find the others.
I'm sure we'll find the others at some point, or they'll find us.
Let, let them
No, Hector
know.
specifically said he doesn't want to be found.
Let them know plans have been changed.
And Sally was fetching Randak because of the shit that just happened.
Hmm.
That I do remember.
well, either way, I feel a lot better after what just happened. I have a good feeling about this.
At that point, Vilk just kind of turns to look her, and just kind of poke her in the forehead and goes, "Can you actually feel anything?"
Uh, if we're talking about me touching you touching me, then yes, I can feel that.
Huh, strange. I could have sworn I didn't have any feelings. Okay, then. As he just
I
starts walking off.
yeah, Gamora's following and just be like I feel different, but in a I don't know how to exactly describe it. I don't exactly feel good, but I don't exactly feel bad either.
He looks back and goes like, "I'm pretty sure you feel hollow. A state
Mm,
between both good and bad. You just kind of have a feeling, a hollow feeling, but a feeling like you're missing
nah,
something."
I think I'm missing something to eat. Maybe I'm hungry.
Yes, food. Let's go eat some food and
Oh,
try not to think about what just transpired.
all right.
Love the constructions.
Hmm. By the way, I got like a new like a new thing. Like I know this is like way taller than me for me to even use,
Oh no.
but somehow I'm able to just wield it just fine though. And she shows off this scythe that's just like it's way taller than her. Like keep in mind, Gamora's like, hold on, how tall is she? She's like 3 feet
Three
tall,
apples
and this
high.
thing, she's like 3 feet tall, and this thing's like, what? It has a 10 feet reach.
Yeah, so it has to be at least 5 to 6 feet. No, about 5 feet. 5 to 6 feet,
Yeah,
roughly between those two.
it's
Felix
pretty
pays it
cool.
no mind as he continues heading down to where they can go eat. As he looks back and go, so let's get this straight. I got one that's turned undead. another that choose to keep their cursed tattoos for some un.
Wait, someone's undead?
All she did was sell her soul. She's not technically undead.
And she got no soul. She's dead to me.
Very
as
fair.
as Viz looks back and goes, "You sold your soul." At that
Uh,
point, to me, you're kind of dead.
aren't undead mostly like unsentient creatures? And the only one that I found that was sentient is like that dragon lich. So isn't that a good thing? I'm more powerful now.
Village just kind of persists and goes, "If oh, clearly you haven't heard of a lynch, you haven't heard of it." And he just kind of
I
stops
said
himself.
dragon lich.
Yeah,
I
he knows he's messing with her.
mm,
As he continues on, but in all seriousness, soulless, it kind of you kind of classify as undead at least in the terms of what makes an undead undead.
I mean, most undead don't need to eat. I still feel hungry.
So I figured you guys did not need to hear a screwdriver being driven into a wall endlessly for like
Oh,
the last minute.
100% I did.
And I still feel the need to drink water, I guess. Don't
Mm,
don't don't undead don't need to do that, right? They don't necessarily need to eat traditionally, right?
Village just shrugs his shoulders. I don't know. I've never been an undead before.
Well, clearly I'm not undead if I still have to eat and I still breathe like normally.
Okay, so
I
you're a
I, I just have
specialist.
some it just means that I just have some cool powers now without having to come with the baggage of being undead.
He just kind of looks back, like over his shoulder, and you just kind of like see this, like it's just a look. It's a un. It's just this unrecognizable look. Before he goes, to each their own. But
I mean,
if that's what you believe, then by all means, take advantage of it.
I mean, I am. I got rid of my addiction and I got some cool powers on top of that. I don't see how this is a bad thing at all.
He just kind of stops.
Plus, I don't have to deal with that emotional baggage anymore.
He just kind
It,
of
it just
stops and
it
just
just
looks back.
it just feels like this was just a better deal in general.
Well, if you truly and honestly believe that the deal you made was for the best off for yourself, then we'll just leave it as that. Then whatever
Alright.
happens, happens.
I mean, I don't think how any of this could go possibly wrong.
You just said words. You just now made things go wrong. Let's hope it don't happen fast.
Relax. I'm not Hector.
I think that's the problem.
I was about to say that, but I had to stop and think about it. As he goes, yes, we also didn't see how. No, never mind, never mind. I feel like we're just probably going to go in circles at this point. So, me and Thea have not eaten anything yet, so let's just try to get something in our bellies, and
Yeah,
then we
I'm
can go up from
starving.
there. And we can go
I'm
find Hector or Randak or pretty much anyone to see
By the
where
way,
we
what
should go
what
from
Randak, were
here.
you following Salia to go meet with the rest of the group because of the fuckery? Because she was trying to get you to go check on them?
I guess we could.
That was to
Oh,
Randak.
oh.
I didn't know who you were talking to.
Yeah,
Randak,
neither did
are
I.
you following Salia to go check on the rest of the group?
Well, Randak will look at the Archmage, let out a deep sigh. I guess I gotta go see what other stupid things these people are doing.
That's way too
It's a
much.
wizard's
I will
job to
be
go get
back
notes on
later.
stupidity.
I'll come back later because I feel safer in here to sleep than anywhere that's run by that king.
That is understandable. You're always welcome in to my into my tower.
Thank you.
She'll nod. So yeah, Celia will lead him towards path to where they were, which would be then meeting up. The two groups meeting up at Taverna.
Failing
Oh, there
away
you-
at the other
Oh,
two.
hey, there you guys are. Well, there are some of you are.
Yeah, I went to go get him so that you guys can stop being stupid while I go fetch.
That's way too
Randak
much
is
Oh.
just
work.
shaking his
That
head
was
the
it.
entire way. As soon as they walk up, he's just shaking his head.
It's too much work to
Failing
not be
goes,
stupid.
hey, Randak,
Oh no.
I made a decision.
Also,
It was a
I'm
So
dumb
when you make
decision.
your decision, please
I'm
keep
gonna
that
keep the
decision
truth.
up here in your head. Don't voice it, and we'll be good.
She goes, okay,
Village
I'm
just
keeping
kind
the
of
truth.
Village just kind of
Okay,
spoke up.
as long as you're thinking about it, that's okay to me.
She's already kind of mentioned it, and
You probably have already heard it. I don't want to hear it.
You don't need to worry about your research. I'm keeping it.
Again, decisions up here. Problem will be solved. Don't worry about it.
So, Randak, we're getting something to eat actually. I'm starving.
Oh yeah. You
What about it?
keep your decisions in your head as well, please.
I just said that I was going to get something to eat.
No. Other decisions you make.
I mean,
Please leave
technically,
up
that's
here and don't voice them.
What's wrong with saying that I'm going to get something to eat?
Village just put a hand on her shoulder and goes, I think you're missing. He said other decisions, not the eating. Others.
who's eating others.
Randak will tap his nose and just shake his head and then walk
Actually, you have
inside
to
for
message in
food.
chat.
What was that?
Jeez.
That was the Hector. Continue, guys.
Jeez. I
What
knew
about
you guys.
Oh,
I knew you guys wouldn't be happy for me, even when I made a better decision for myself.
Yeah. I will just say I've had a conversation regarding decisions today that have been made. I'm
And
happy you had a thought and you're making a decision. I just don't want to hear it. I will be proud that you've made a decision. Just leave it up here and do not tell me that decision. I don't need to know because I probably already know said situation for both of you. As
Why
Randak
is-
gives a thumbs up and walks literally in and finds the farthest away from every person in the tavern with the largest pint of alcohol that he can find that they will sell him, and he will sit back there start drinking.
I think there's actually a classification for that.
That will be, and I will roll that right now. Is it a check or save? Do you want me to roll? And will we consider that a poison? Is the
And
next question.
another thing. How far away are you from Gamora?
When he sits in the tavern, he's at the
Yes.
far back, dark, shady area that you can find in said tavern.
That doesn't
the emo.
that doesn't classify where you're at currently. Like how far away you
I
are
don't
from
know
me.
because I'm not sure where the map of the tavern is, so I can't tell you.
You're
not here.
muted.
Yeah, not
No, you're muted.
Nope. You're still muted.
Now we gotta get our tokens to transfer over.
There's a reason I'm muted.
Yes.
Oh, I know why
Alright.
you're muted.
But if
Yeah,
you
good.
talk while you're muted, we don't actually hear you.
Well, the good news is they have until 5 to shut that shit down. Damn
Like I
people
said,
in
the
the
furthest,
construction.
darkest corner he could find in there. Now, do you want me to roll that as a con save or a con check?
Why check?
Because he ordered the largest pint or
Oh,
container thing of
that's a
booze.
save. That's a save.
Yes. Okay. So, and are we going to consider that technically a poison?
Trying to kill his liver.
I'm just curious because I have an advantage against poison. So start with the first roll.
Oh,
But I don't know if it's considered a poison or not, because if it is, I get to roll again.
I think alcohol is considered a poison? Question mark.
Well, if it is, I got a 10.
That was probably gonna knock your ass unconscious.
Oh no, it just means I'm drunk.
Yeah,
Which is
you were
the
drunk.
actual point of what he's trying to do at this point in time.
Fuck you, Hector.
Guys, do you think that I made a bad decision?
Well,
No.
it depends on where you're in the bar. Will depend on if Randak hears you or not.
Look where she's at currently.
I don't know where she's at currently.
Are you
Okay.
not?
Oh, I won't be able to hear you then.
No. He's a good ways away. He is.
Way over
Yeah,
here.
yeah. This is she's talking like I think Felix and Thalion I think is here, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
It should be.
Yeah.
It could be because you guys have had
gonna
a
move.
good chunk of
Okay.
the scene, and Hector hasn't for quite a while. I'm gonna quickly shift over to Hector and Zara for the
Oh.
actual scene.
Also, Rose, I love how you labeled the bar.
Yeah, I know,
That
right?
was Ika that labeled it. That was Ika that labeled that, and her state labeled that.
I'm pretty
But-
sure I showed you that picture while I was making it, and you had no fucking idea what that was, so I had to label it.
That makes a lot of sense there.
But yeah, we're
Yeah,
gonna shift over to
Salia
Zara
leaves.
and
Zara's still just basically gonna sit on the ground next to Hector and start looking through her bag for some kind of alcohol.
So Zarfe is doing what literally Randak is doing, but in the tavern.
yeah, it should
Hector's,
point out that people are doing stupid things again.
as Salia leaves, Hector was already just angry as hell before he decided to go out and meditate in the woods. And he's just like staring as Salia leaves. Do you think, Zara, do you think the two of us could like kill them? Do you think that's feasible?
Well, I think that the wizard would be an issue, but the two of us would have probably have more luck going up against them than any two of them would have going up against the rest.
Okay, Randak, I'm not as worried about. Yes, yes, he wanted to burn down the castle, but at least I could reason with him to an extent. I still can't peg down Felix. I don't know if he's still orbed or not. One of them is absolutely a liability, and especially more so.
Yeah,
Now,
she's just becoming more and more a liability.
who has already tried to murder one of our teammates.
A teammate who you like.
I don't know, like it's a very strong feeling.
No, he actually hugged her after they brought her back to life.
Oh, good.
Yeah, he likes Salia. He does not show it often, but he actually likes her. and appreciates the fact that she's not completely incompetent.
Completely.
Completely.
I did
Well,
say
good work,
completely.
that Rosie.
She's still incompetent at times. Jokes are not her specialty. Clearly.
The kobold just sold her soul to that asshole Barnaby. No, wait, was I there for that?
Yes, that was the reason why you walked away.
Yeah, that's
Gotcha.
why you walked away in fucking pure anger.
Yeah, okay, so the kobold just sold her soul to fucking Barnaby, the one who has my former god chained to his desk, and this I know for a fact.
Yeah.
Stallion is making a deal with an entity that can wipe out all of creation, leaving nothing behind.
He doesn't know that.
I mean, he watched her use his power to fuck over the king, at least.
Granted. Yeah, he knows that she can access it, not that she made the deal.
Right. No, he was just told that. Salia literally just told him that information, Rosie. You're the one who
right.
did it.
Yep. That she chose to do it, right.
Redacted. It's all redacted.
Redacted. Leave me alone.
No.
Continuing.
Thalion just made a deal with an elder evil that plans to wipe out all of humanity. And every other race. Apologies, that was not.
It's more than fine.
Humanoidanity? Is that the word?
Yeah.
Whatever. Life.
Life forms.
Creation. I mean, yes, I'm obsessed with fire, but at least after my fire burns through, new stuff can grow.
Yes. You know,
Bad fire.
it's it's one of those things where I've started to hear things. Although one of them involves the name of my ex's sister. And I don't know if that actually worries me more or less.
That's interesting information.
Sabray's sister, just Rita, actually sacrificed most of their house to get some kind of Fey power once. And that was the last anyone in the Underdark heard of her.
Well, I mean, you have to appreciate the initiative, at least.
There is that, yes. Apparently she had some kind of issue with the idea of becoming a priestess of Lolth.
I've heard about that. That's not a pleasant experience to go through.
I made it. I wasn't anywhere near top of my class, so that wasn't going to be a thing, but
Fair enough. Yeah, demon seeding doesn't sound like the best thing to go through.
no. Look, the only reason I actually passed it through priestess school is I had my girlfriend, carefully walking me through all of the book work, and I'm absolutely brilliant at the magic part.
Indeed, you are.
But I can't remember the rituals and prayers half the time to save my life.
Also fair. Why have I been giving you all those hearts? Anyways.
Oh, I remember that one. That one's easy.
But yes, I don't know how we're still together and functioning as a team. I guess
To be
functioning as
fair,
a team is loose.
That's a question that's been on the table since before we burned Ruckfall.
I mean, accurate. When we first started doing this, we were in it for the money and the rewards, and the fact that we got to do whatever the fuck we wanted.
And now our employer for that is gone. Half the team is throwing a fit about our current possible employer, despite the fact that it would be nice to have someone paying us.
It really would. And I've made a deal with a celestial entity that I'm pretty sure is technically good.
Technically.
I mean, yes, which is weird.
Good.
But on the other hand, she did kind of take over Lowell, so I'll work with it.
Well, do we know that it's the one I'm following that has control of Lolth, or is it the one that's possessed by Yachak that's...
That is a trick.
Yes, that's... I mean, I like the new abilities I've gotten. I
Yes.
just...
And the other question that you guys haven't asked of the DM is, are they the same one?
Isn't
Yeah.
that just what he asked?
Mm-mm.
I mean, that is basically the gist of what I just said.
Because the way you worded it was, if it's two different, it's not like you were asking about two different deities, but yeah, they're the same person, but yeah. Continuing.
Of course, there's the idea of if we do get her away from Yachak, whether she'd still have Lolth's, or whether he'd steal that part. But I think at that point, I'm not siding with the Elder Evil.
Yeah. Probably a good call. It's the choice I would make.
Yeah.
I mean, I like being... What's the phrase I'm looking for here? Free? To do
Yes.
as I please?
Freedom isn't necessarily a term you can usually apply to the clerics of Lolth, but the loose rein.
Yeah. And now I'm sitting here trying to keep a bunch of idiots from killing each other and everyone else around them, while also working for a giant cosmic dragon entity in an attempt to stop the world from being destroyed by an elder evil that wants to burn everything to ash and leave nothing behind.
Guess the whole new means a Chaos Brigade, doesn't it?
Do you know how I started my life? Protecting the Driders, living in a forest, eating people. I mean, I still eat people.
You do.
Killing everybody who intruded. I mean, that was the best kind of responsibility. I don't even have Wendy anymore.
I'm sorry. I know you cared about having her. Also, Wendy was just awesome.
Wendy was very cool. Maybe if I focus hard enough, I can turn this new ability into bringing her back. I still don't know the full extent of what I can do. Sorry.
I was just about to ask you that as a DM.
Well, it's better to say in character. Yeah, I still don't even know the full extent of my abilities yet.
You know, I distinctly remember when I turned up with your lot in the beginning when we were still mostly in it for money. The concept that anyone who turned into too much of a liability would be dealt with. Now, things have changed significantly.
I mean,
And to be fair, at the time I would have called the wizard a liability.
Fortunately, he seemed to even out.
He's now the least of our problems.
Surprisingly, right? That's weird, right?
Yes. And the other former follower of Lolth is the worst of it.
One of the two other followers of law.
Okay, no, wait. There are two other followers of Wolf.
Salia?
Salia, I thought Salia
Salia was
followed...
Elistrayan.
Yeah, Elistrayan.
Right. Never mind.
She just happens to hand over the hearts to Zarafe every once in a while as a peace offering.
Right.
I mean, no offense, that kind of makes sense. Loth Priestess is, I mean, you have a good head on your shoulders. Honestly, if you were the evil, the one in that situation, we'd be dead.
Aw, you're so sweet.
The little monster tries.
You do.
But considering who it is, it's actually our biggest problem. I'm not actually that worried.
To be fair, she did mention trying to make a deal with him before that involved killing the rest of us.
I mean, yes, that's true, but of anybody in this party, that being the person trying to kill the rest of us, considering how sloppy the rest of her work had been up until this point.
There is that, yes.
Again, I'm not that worried. If
No,
it were,
I'm going to want to have wards and some kind of blocks on the doors to keep her in while you're asleep and I'm trancing.
that is accurate.
Excuse me.
Maybe Salia and I should just swap off trances.
That would probably be best.
Because I don't trust her not to try to make a nighttime visit. Also, the wizard, us. We don't go out alone with Thalion or Gamora anywhere.
Correct. I really want to know what he plans to do with that dragon soul. Because I don't think it's going to be good for anybody.
No.
It's just ominous Irish cackling in the background.
There's a point at which the amount of things people will do for power becomes inversely corresponding to exactly how bad it would be if they got it.
Yeah.
And I want you to know that saying that physically hurts me.
Yeah, I can see it. We should really check in on the idiots.
We should.
I don't want
The
to.
last time we left them alone this long, a meteor hit the city.
I mean,
Uh-oh.
That was his fault.
points
No.
at ring. Points at ring. It's like,
No.
no what?
No, somebody another fucking meteor. This
No,
time.
this time it's gonna be a fucking space
No,
laser.
He just points at the ring. He's like, I think I've figured out by this point that that was my fault.
Yes.
Am I proud of it?
Yes.
Absolutely. Does it worry me? Not really. Is it fun? Fuck yeah.
So as you say, I think I figured out that was probably me. From inside the ring, you can hear a familiar voice. Not Zas, though, and I'm not going to try to attempt it, but you definitely recognize it as something or someone that you do miss. Trying to contact you.
No.
Yeah.
I know exactly who she's talking about.
Mm-hmm.
Hold on a second.
I'm pulling DM shenanigans on you now.
Mm-hmm. When aren't you putting DM shenanigans?
Never?
Yeah.
It's
So,
my job.
no,
I'm
I
a
will not
DM.
leave you alone.
It's my job. I'm the DM.
Bah.
I mean, if I'm not pulling shenanigans, then I'm not doing my job.
No, if you're not putting shenanigans, I mean the players have somehow managed to drive you crazy.
There you go.
Alright, so from your brain you hear the fact that you need to find the skull of a stag, and that with the power you have gained, to bring it back to where you found the power originally and set it ablaze. Which, yes, you can actually go back to the temple at your will because you have the ring. It will appear in time, just somewhere in the city that you need to find.
Interesting. So, he hasn't said anything out loud about what he's hearing, but he's going to stand up suddenly and be like, I have to find a stag skull.
Okay. I'm up for a hunting trip. Assuming we warn the wizard, getting away from the others might be probably bad for everyone else, but we might need it just to get our heads clear.
I agree. I'm looking in my stuff to see if I have anything.
Would an elk work for you, Ika?
Yeah, an elk would work. I was trying to see if I had any way to send a message to him, but I don't. I can speak with animals. I doubt he can. I can't.
That's why.
Let me check my spells.
Yeah, I'm looking. Primordial understands language. I don't think any of them speak primordial.
Nope.
Actually, Gamora does.
Yes, Dasha.
And I don't currently have sending prepared.
Again, Gamora knows primordial.
Does
If that's
Hector
what
know
you're
that
talking-
Gamora knows primordial?
No.
Probably not, because I don't think she's told anybody.
Mm-hmm.
Then why did you ask that?
Oh,
Why don't
right.
we?
I need to edit this.
Yeah, I don't have anything that can. You know what? Maybe they don't really need to know. We're in a forest. I don't think it should be that hard to find an elk or something, moose, whatever.
Which I am going to find an animal.
I'm half tempted to do something funny.
Oh no.
Oh,
Okay, real quick.
that'll work.
I'm gonna pop speak with the animals, and Hector's gonna turn to the forest and be like, "Yo, we got a stag around here."
Of course. Works well. Any stag want to fight?
I'm not going to show you where they are because I need to arrange them. But moving you guys to the encounter map,
1 second. Be right back.
Zara and Hector. Ooh, did not mean for that to get out loud. Forgot that I had music on this map. No, and it probably shouldn't be.
Okay, so is that? Oh, hey.
Hi. You guys are on the encounter map, which I manually edited from what
Christ.
Dash gave me.
I can't
But-
believe you left my joke on there, Dash. I can't.
The better part is you can't believe I left it on there because I actually didn't take it out. But
Like this over here, I suggested as a joke, and it just stuck.
it's stuck.
Hey, what should I add to this map? I don't know. A giant foaming mouth in the earth that whispers your sins to you, and only you can hear it. And then he fucking put.
Put it there.
Oh shit.
And I did not hear that. Hog, because I don't have my OBS open, so nah.
Okay, so if we're gonna have a giant elk show up, let's just hope there aren't any treants around. That is a reference to my game and what happened to your giant elk.
Yes, it is.
That motherfucker got one hit.
Oh, it did. All right, so whereabouts are you guys going from there? Or did I put you in a decent spot?
I mean, Hector's just like exploring around. I can't get up that cliff probably. Hector's just exploring around looking to see if anything replied to his speak with beasts or animals, whatever.
Right, and they are huge. So let me size this up to the proper size. Right, that one don't go too close. Thank you. And coming to your call is a mated pair of giant elks.
Oh, mated pair.
Mm-hmm.
Hmm.
And yes, I'm using the phased egg because it works.
Damn.
The picture.
Well, there went my original idea.
Oh,
It's a medium encounter.
Yeah, he's going to walk back over to Zara before anything goes down. It's just like, well, what I was gonna do was just convince him to come with us and use the entire live stag to do this. But I mean, there's two of them now, so we're gonna have to kill one of them
Or kill both.
or kill both. I mean, how fucking metal would it have been for the rule? Oh, you don't even know what I'm trying to do. I can get Wendy back.
that's wonderful.
I need his skull.
All right.
How do you approach this?
Huh.
Because you have speak with animals up.
I do have speak with animals. They can't talk back, though, is the problem. I can talk to them and they can understand me, and I can like vaguely understand gestures and shit, but they can't like have a full-on conversation with me unless
They also understand Common, Elvish, and Sylvan.
I do not have Sylvan, but I do have Common. Cool.
Yeah, so you can
So
just
these are
everybody-
actually
can
face
understand
eggs.
No, it's just the only thing I have on them.
Okay.
But the giant elks can understand Common, Elvish, and Sylvan. And you
Hmm.
guys are talking in Common.
Yeah, Common. Yeah.
And they can
And
understand
you
you.
just said we were going to kill them.
Yeah, I did. Well, I
Roll
said I
for
needed his
initiative.
skull.
You said that.
Yeah.
You guys said it, so you guys get to roll. You get to roll initiative.
We. Let me make sure it's selected. And okay.
One that decides to show the fuck up. Come on.
Isn't that fun? How roll 20 is just so fun.
Laggy as fuck.
Yeah.
There we go. All right. Wow, you guys won high over initiative. All right, Zara, you're up.
All right. Yeah. Zara will use her. Let me check that quick.
Well, there's one thing I need to rewrite about that subclass.
Sorry, not sorry.
Yeah, she's just gonna try longbowing one of, except that doesn't do nearly as much.
It could just be a specifically Hector thing if you want.
You can use your change that to bonus action real quick. Cool.
Yeah.
So what are you doing, Zana?
She's popping up spiritual weapon first.
All right. Which one are you aiming at? That does not hit. But you
It
do have a
doesn't matter
weapon.
which one, but it's up now.
And your
And
purple.
for her actual thing, she's going
Which
to.
one are you aiming at?
This one.
This one? Okay. That is the red one. And that is the blue one. Just for sake of ease.
Which one's the stag, just so I know?
Let's go say it, Rod.
All right.
And longbow is a hit. I need to write down health profile. It's always been
It's always
Sorry.
been what?
Bob's asking me a question.
All right. Also, where this used to be a whip, it's now a mace with basically the head basically being a curled dragon.
Ooh.
Okay. I like that.
Yeah, that's a cool idea.
I like that. You know, it was a mace with Coral Dragon's head.
The head of the mace is basically a curled dragon with the tail then wrapped down around the handle.
Curled Dragon head.
Oh, that's gonna be a bitch to try to draw later. I like it.
The wings can be the mace flanges. Combined with
Okay.
the head and the spikes on the tail.
All right, so that is your turn. Hector, go.
All right, Hector is going to use his last wild shape because I used one before, and he is going to use his Celestial Dragon's Countenance. So he gets his hands become claws and scales move down his
Right.
body. Yeah, so he takes on aspects of the dragon. +1 to AC, and I have a breath weapon now, and I'm going to use that breath weapon. So this one over here, as a bonus action, I'm going to...
I have to actually pull that up so I know what the fuck is going on with this.
Yeah. I'm going to shoot radiant energy in a 15-foot cone.
Cone.
They need to make a DC roll, which is
DC Dex save? That's a Dex
yeah.
save, yeah.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5 plus proficiency 8, so 16.
They fail.
All right, and then I get to do...
So you get damage.
So 16 radiant damage as Hector takes a
to
deep
the red
breath.
one, right?
Yeah, as Hector takes in a deep breath, and then just like that blue celestial light comes out of his mouth and floods over the deer. Elk. And that'll be
Bang.
my turn.
Okay, now I need to do quick math. Wonderful. This one is blue. So it's going to come at if I could find my D4, that'd be wonderful. There it is.
Oh, damn.
Is going to come
Oh, I get 9 temp hit points too. Yay.
To here, and is going to ram the person who did the most damage, being the 16.
Hi.
There.
You'll get your turn.
Oh, that's a critical. Yeah, you pissed off its mate. So to hit was a 26
Okay.
for 16 damage.
So that wipes out my 9 temp. Zero temp, and that's 7
And
more.
the elk moves at least 20 feet straight forward toward the target, then hits with a ram attack on the same turn. The target takes an extra 2 blah 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 damage. And if you're a creature, you need to succeed on a strength saving throw or be knocked prone. So give me a strength save, please. You also take an extra 9 damage because of a charge. Because
Oh, that rolled off a 20. Well, I'm prone.
cool.
You said an extra not how much damage?
9.
Gotcha.
This one does not get a charge at you, but it
So it's
will use
moving.
it.
It's moving through the spiritual weapon.
Fine. There.
Yeah.
Thank you. To give a hoof attack. No. It's going to do a ram. Correction.
I thought you couldn't do a ram.
No, it can't do a charge.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, charge and ram
Ram
different.
for that says, come on, eyes, read the number. 14
14 to hit.
to hit Zara.
Yeah, that misses.
Alright, that's the stag's turn. Zara, you're up.
Zara's a little annoyed with the one that just knocked into Hector, so
Being the mate. I don't think I know what's
Yep.
happening. Knew it! That, oh, ow.
Oh my god.
You forgetting how bad this bow is.
Okay, above table. That was half that motherfucker's health.
Yep, that was half that motherfucker's health.
No, that was over half that motherfucker's health, I think. Yeah, if 25 is half of it, yeah. That's
Yeah. Still, that's an
It's
out.
basically
Alright,
half.
that's your turn.
she still has her bonus action and the spiritual weapon up.
Yep, go for it.
That's gonna miss.
That's gonna miss. Hector, you're up. You're currently prone.
that's what? Half movement
Half
to
movement.
get up. Okay, so he,
Hydrate from Tasha. Thank you, Tasha.
so he's going to use his half movement to stand up and dust himself off. Just be like, that was a mighty fine hit.
I can just imagine Hector has like hoof prints on his forehead.
Yeah.
Oh,
Cartoon
the
style.
understatement.
I don't know what sound an elk makes.
It's kind of bugle-ish.
Okay, so he says, well, that was a mighty fine hit. My turn. And
Just to change the music because this is, my nerves.
4th level burning hands. I need on this one. I need a DC 16 dex save.
On this one?
Yeah.
1 second, I'm adjusting music volume. Okay, sick on you guys. The song that I found that helped me create shit.
public domain, I figured.
That's a fail.
It failed?
Yep.
Um,
Describe it.
yeah, so Hector brings his hands together and just unleashes a torrent of starry blue flames onto the elk, burning it down to a skeleton as they're sizzling and the sound of meat cooking and all that fun shit. Then he's going to turn around to this one. It's like, I told you you'd get your turn. And I need another dex save as he opens his mouth to blast another blast of radiant energy.
DC, nope, that's fine. If it passes at 22.
It passes with a 22. I believe that's half damage is how I wrote that.
Yes.
Yeah, half as much damage. So that'll be...
Roll.
If I can hit the right letters.
And yes, this is a banger that randomly happened. Tristan, hi! Thank you for the hydrate, Tristan.
Thank you, Tristan. And that'll be 7 damage.
They're kicking ass with a thing because they're doing stuff for specific. Describe it, because it had 1 health left and I'm not going to deal with 1 health. Just fuck it.
It only had 1 health. Oh, it got hit by both her and the mace.
Yep.
didn't it?
Yeah, no, but
No.
after your hit, it would have had 1 health left, so I'm not dealing with having 1
Okay.
fucking health left.
And yet again, as he takes a deep breath and expels this blue radiant energy from his mouth, it's gonna cook the deer alive. As it falls over, eyeballs burned out and smoke pouring out of the head and all that cool shit.
You both get 450 XP.
Ooh. I'll take that now. Manage experience, 450. Bye. Cool. All right. And with that done, Hector will walk over and grab that elk skull and just yank it off the spinal cord.
Nice.
Step 1 is done. And then he'll walk over to the female one and rip a chunk of meat off and take a bite. And he's like, snack time.
You know, we might as well. I suppose we could take these back to our new guild hall so we actually have food for a few days.
That would be a good idea. I mean, nothing says I have to take this skull where I'm going right now. And
There's that.
he'll drop his dragon form. He's just like, the only problem is I'm not the most physically strong person. This is a huge animal, and I'm out of wild shapes.
Similar issue.
Wait, you're a cleric, are you not? Right, you're a Dutch cleric.
Yeah.
How do you, between the two of you, not have more than minimal strength? It's the stat point economy is in shambles.
When the two dex builds fall for each other. And
So the question is, how do you handle this?
Suppose we could just go back and ask them to pick these up for us.
Yeah, I think they'd be able to do that. I mean, hey, we're working for the king. Why don't we just tell the gate guards we need it dragged over to our new guild hall?
That works. We probably needed servants to keep it clean and such anyways.
Yep. Well, let's go make other people do our work for us. It's what we do best. It's good to know the king.
It is. I can think of one thing better than knowing a king, but, you know, we'll get there.
The 3 fucking musketeers all have shit for strength.
Hey, Zara has 7 strength.
I went to go look to see
Oh,
if
wow.
I went to go see if Salia would be of any use. I look over her shit. I'm like, she has 11, not 10. She has 11 strength. She's not much used to that.
Then how
Uno, dos, and tres have 0 strength.
Then
I
how is he a
mean, y'all
blood-
could ask Thalion.
What?
I was say-
Thalion has 14 strength.
How what?
how is she
Yes,
a blood hunter then?
because blood hunters use
It requires
intelligence.
intelligence.
Their strength 13, intelligence 13.
What?
Unless you
No.
picked blood hunter first.
I picked blood hunter first.
Okay, that makes a bit more sense.
Yeah.
'Cause-
She's a blood hunter 5, rogue 3. Yeah.
okay, that makes a bit more sense then. Because to multi-class into it, you need 13 strength and 13 intelligence.
Yep.
Yeah. She's not the most strong, but she is stealthy and she can hide.
Do anybody actually have more than 16 for their strength?
I have
Nope.
14 on Randak.
Gamora literally has an 18th strength.
18.
The
Okay.
wizard has a 14 strength. Okay, let's just throw that one out there.
So pretty
wizard
much
has a 14
Gamora.
strength.
So pretty much Felix and Gamora are the ones with the bigger strength.
Yeah,
Yep.
but what you should really think is the wizard has.
Kobold
14
is outdoing
strength.
everyone else.
I know, right?
The kobold is almost outdoing everyone in strength. Let's just let that sink in.
Yeah, you're a kobold. I'm a wizard. Strength is like not on my to-do list, generally speaking.
That would be useful, Ika. Very much so. So yeah, now you have a stag skull, and you need to figure out how to get the temple from where you got the powers to the city.
Well, he's going to look at the ring and just be like, "You got anything on that front?" As we're okay. So on the way back, they will tell the guards, "Hey, we need that female elk brought to the guild hall," and then he'll also say, "Bring the skeleton too." I have ideas for that.
Got skeletons in your closet.
The female's mostly cooked already. The insides you could probably finish cooking, throw out the bad parts. I want the liver. And then yeah, we're going to head to the guild hall and I have some things to accomplish. So yeah, once they're back at the guild hall, he is going to look at the ring and the skull and just be like, "You got anything for what I'm supposed to do next?"
Okay, as a DM, pick on this map 3 locations. 1 being here, obviously. Pick 2 other locations on this entire map that it could potentially be.
Where's our guild hall?
The penis tower.
Oh, the dick tower here is our guild hall.
Yes.
Yes! You
Okay.
guys said you wanted the dick tower.
Yeah, not the chode, the big dick, the tall dick. All right.
The big
Yeah.
D, you're right. That's what we wanted.
So pick 3 other places.
2 other places.
2 other places.
One in the guild hall.
The castle and the tavern, which would be funny.
Okay. I made rules for it.
I figure you're rolling like a 1d3 or something.
I'm doing the DM thing and rolling my dice behind the screen.
Kitty, kitty, kitty.
Physical dice for the win.
But you're mad
Yeah.
because I got stuff sitting in your spot, aren't you?
We can't, if you're wearing a jersey, Harv, we can't see it. We can't see it because we can only see up to your shoulders.
Well,
Yeah.
now
we can.
we're kind of seeing just below pectoral area, but it looks like a B.
I thought it was an
A
F.
P. It's a P.
Oh, okay.
For the Pirates. It's the Pittsburgh Pirates jersey logo thingy.
Yeah, he's a big Pirates fan and
Jays
Clifton's from
fan
Pittsburgh.
and Penguins fan. Yeah.
He's a Pittsburgh fan.
See, I like hockey, but only if I'm there to see it live, and the only team that I really care about is the Jersey Blue Devils because the fucking Jersey Devil. It's literally the dumbest reason to care about a team. It's
It's so amusing. All right, so switching back to the main group, because you guys had a fair ways before we go into break in a half hour. You guys are talking about the stupid shit you're doing.
They was talking about the stupid shit they was doing.
Randak
Village
is
just get
getting
some
drunk.
food.
And I'm just getting drunk.
And Randak is drunk.
Yep.
Yeah.
And more people are coming to bring him more drinks as he's not wanting to get up because it's not time for him to go to sleep yet.
Hey, Felix, I want
Yes.
to test out my new strength.
He looks at her with a raised eyebrow. I'm gonna ask why, but I feel like I know the answer. So the better question I'm gonna ask is how.
I guess we'll just find the biggest guy and pick on him. It'll be funny seeing. I mean, wouldn't it be funny seeing like a little kobold beat some big Goliath up or something?
At this point, Viz is leaning back in his chair, fork in his mouth, just kind of his jaws slack as he goes like, "You want to pick a fight?" While the wizard's over there is getting hammered.
I mean, it's a
I-
perfect opportunity. The most responsible one is getting hammered right now, so he can't do jack shit.
Not the most responsible one right now.
The most responsible one currently in the room.
Yeah, he's being responsible enough. You're right. He's doing currently the most responsible thing he can do right now.
See, I do not know. And he says this as he's slowly chewing on his food. If the wizard's just going to ignore it or try to stop you. And let's just say, hypothetically, he tries to stop you. Do you really want a drunk wizard drunkenly casting spells? It might cause
See,
more
here's
damage than
the
what you're
thing.
doing.
Here's the thing. That's not going to happen. I have a plan. It's called Thalion. Thalion is going to do something stupider than me.
Village look over to Thalia and goes, you're part of this plan now?
Sally
You know,
goes,
let's
if
all be
she wants to throw punches at Goliath, go ham. I ain't helping.
All right.
You know, it's a good
Hey,
thing Randax
hey,
does not
Thalion.
hear any of this.
Thalion.
Hmm.
Thalion.
Yeah.
How about I make a deal with you?
Oh no.
I will give you 10 gold pieces if you distract the wizard.
I think he's doing pretty much his own distraction.
All right, but
no,
if
he's
but if
watching.
he
He can't hear what you're saying, and he's just
okay,
drinking.
but if he tries to do anything about it, can you do something more stupid that would require him to go to you and not me?
At this point, I don't think the wizard can even walk straight, so I think you're good.
Oh.
Village nearly almost fell out of his chair from hearing that as he just kind of slams forwards and goes, "We are not picking a fight."
Yes, we are.
Randak looks over as Felix falls out of his chair. Are you drunk over there? As Randak sounds really drunk when he's saying that.
I'm drunk over there.
I feel drunk listening to this.
Well, come
Well-
over here. We can get drunk over here. This is currently the responsible thing to do in drunkenese.
Felix-
Randak, I actually have to go to the bathroom for like a really long time. Very
Denied.
non-suspiciously.
Denied.
I am going
Denied.
I'm going to go use the restroom. I don't need your
make me-
permission.
Don't
What are
make
you,
me
a
fireball
teacher?
you. Don't make me fireball you from here.
You're not my teacher. You can't make me not go to the bathroom.
I can
Don't
fireball
make
you
me
from here.
fireball you from here.
You know what? You know what? If you don't stop, I will piss right here right now. If you don't let me go to the bathroom,
You
And
can
this
piss right there. That's okay.
Village just
I'll piss on your face. How do you feel about me pissing on your face?
About as nice as my sword going through your throat.
This took a
Then
weird.
let me go to the bathroom.
Village at this point stands up, walks over towards Randak, and just kind of sits at the chair and goes, "I feel like if I turn around right now, I'm gonna regret what I see."
All right, so out of character, Rose.
Yo.
Who do be the biggest boy? Who do be the biggest boy in this boy?
Who do be the biggest boy in this boy? Let me see what I got for characters.
I think what we got the biggest boy. I'm about the bigger boy.
Are you okay?
I don't think she's
No,
okay.
I am okay.
You know what? You know what? You want the biggest boy? I will give you a Marcus.
I
Big boy.
mean, they just released
Big boy.
Giants as UA.
It's time
The
for the
character
big
sheet
boy.
for Marcus. To explain the dash real fast.
I'm gonna. I feel like Phyllis is gonna have to step in. I feel like Phyllis is gonna have to step in.
This will be an interesting matchup. That's all I gotta say.
Yes, yes, it is.
I don't got any pictures for this. No, I'm gonna steal a Hector picture for this just because. No, I'm not because he's actually on this team. Okay. I will steal.
Rose, I could send you a picture real quick.
Felix is definitely gonna have to step in.
If
I have a feeling I know who this is.
if you don't mind me doing another voice, if you...
Well, look.
Where is he?
No. No. Nope. No.
Okay. All right. That's fair.
No.
Did he just offer to do Dugar?
No way.
Because he's going to be a stand-in for this shit.
I don't actually have a sheet for Dugar. That's the issue for that.
I have a Marcus sheet. We can do this.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'll post the picture I sent here.
You're picking a fight with Reginald. Not actually Reggie, but token is good enough. Roll your
All right,
initiative.
so basically, be a big strength human boy. All right.
He's big. Yeah, he's a variant human. Might not be what you think he is, but he's got some stuff on him.
All right. I'm not really good at initiative, so he'll probably go first.
Oh
Yep.
yeah. So what do you say to get his attention to make him fight you?
Hey, you! You want to take this outside?
Why do I gotta take it outside when I can fight you right here, little pipsqueak?
I'm not gonna lie. I kind of expect you to go after his.
All right, fine. I was just trying to be polite about this. Let's go!
Stallion will look at Felix and goes, 10 gold pieces on the new guy?
So when she yells, "Let's go," Randak is going to try and stand up, fall on his knees, and pull himself up again, leaning against the wall.
This is not what I was expecting for today, by the way.
I mean,
No,
do you
not at
ever
all.
know what you're expecting with the Chaos Brigade?
Actually, it's what she
That's
does.
good.
She doesn't know what she's expected with any of us on any given week.
Yeah.
Except for Beryl. She knows what to expect from him.
Maybe. Anyways, what's the big guy doing?
I'm going to roll my initiative so I can be on drunken mode.
He is going to.
Excuse me. Sorry.
Oh, shit. Didn't click on my guy. Oops.
Oh.
How do I put this into there now?
Rosie, that O doesn't sound good.
No, it does not.
He has advantage on his first hit.
All right.
Randak is moving on at 15, just so you know.
He has a +1 to AC. Well, he's wielding separate melee weapons. So he
All
has
right.
2 weapons, and does he also have the? He has the fighting style, doesn't he? He does have the fighting style.
Oh no.
Are you actually using Reginald's sheet?
Nope.
Okay, so this is probably just a different person entirely.
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
Which is even worse for you then.
Which
I mean, I wouldn't know what to
Dash
expect for Reginald because
knows.
Reginald does have a fighting style. He is multi-class in the fighter.
Yeah, Dash knows what this character can do
Yeah,
lore-wise. This is a lesser version of him.
yeah, I know.
I,
I heard
hell,
the
I
name
know what this
alone.
character can do lore wise.
Oh yeah, you do. You've all remembered this character from my 3.5 campaign, and I have
Yes.
remade him.
Why?
So,
Why?
Lord,
Why would you do
why?
that?
For moments like this.
That.
Uh,
All right. So first attack coming at you. Does 16 hit?
let me check. Nope.
All right. And then
Randak will
because
get the
he
hero.
has the fighting style, he can do it normally for the second attack.
This fight calls for a snack.
yes, yes, it does.
That one won't hit you. And as such, he will action surge.
All right.
To get
Interesting.
an additional action during his turn, which is another attack.
Actually, it's another
Alright.
2 attacks.
This fight seems far more unfair than the one Shadow and I went
Yeah.
There's another 2 attacks. Because, as for it, those don't
Alright.
hit.
Wow.
No, those
Nope.
hit you. That's fine.
Village is
Randak
And that
kinda,
makes
moved like
it your turn.
Randak moved like 5 feet ish because he's stumbling
Village just
on
kind
a
of
15.
whistles to Randak and goes, "What's the possibility you think of the kobold dying or killing?"
Well, he can't really hear you unless you're yelling it.
Oh,
Oh no, he's over here. That Felix is over here.
yeah,
Oh.
he's, yeah,
thank
I'm right.
you.
Yeah, he came over to you.
Alright.
Now he's
Still
over
wrong.
here.
Help me get there.
Alright, first things first. You know what Gamora's gonna do? I'll tell you what she's gonna do. She's gonna cast darkness.
Gamora
Okay.
fucking runs.
Nope.
I will let you know that you cannot see in your own darkness.
Wrong. I got blind sight.
Okay.
I have a
normally
blind
you
sight
can't
of
see in
10
your own
feet.
darkness.
So she can see him, but he cannot see her.
That's fine.
Unless he has blind sight or something similar. But
That's fine.
alright.
Go ahead.
And let me check real quick. Let's see, 60 feet. Wait, it's a 15. Wait, hold on. No, it's a 15 feet spear. My bad. Yeah, yeah, it should. Yes, it's a fit.
It's a 15-foot circle. Nope.
Oh,
yeah,
okay.
Circle.
All right. So that should probably be more accurate.
Yeah.
Actually,
That
let
is
me
also
make that
really-
darker.
Wait, I was gonna say really, really light.
Let me try and
There.
make that darker. Okay, there we go. Why did it change?
got it.
Hold on.
I got it.
I don't even see a circle.
That's because it's not on C mode. Give me a second.
All right.
Fixed.
So, all right. So she casts darkness, and as for bonus action, yeah, since the thing can't see her, she's just gonna move about here, and that can't provoke an opportunity attack, or at the very least, it might provoke it with disadvantage. I don't know. What do you? What's
It'd
rules
probably be
about that?
It'd probably be a disadvantage.
All right.
I'll take the disadvantage
All right.
because technically, nope, because she can see. I'm gonna do that, but that's fine.
Yeah.
Boop, 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 boop. Dagger. At disadvantage. For 15
Nope.
does not hit.
Nope. And that'll be her turn.
Technically, he's a level too low. Whoops. That's fine. That's an easy enough fix. Give me 1 second.
See, Dash, the only thing Randak has said in Drunkenese is, get me over there.
Yeah, Villis is gonna help Randak get over.
I'll take it. There. Fixed ever so minorly. Alright, so his turn.
Alright.
And doing a perception check to see if he can hear where she went. Because footwork. Not a disadvantage. Because that's hearing, not sight. So I just wanted so he can hear where she went. So he's going to follow where she went. Because claws. And go for more hits. What does that feat do? Ah, right. Gives him. Yep. Okay. Do. Disadvantages because he can't see you.
Mm-hmm.
Disadvantages because he can't see you.
22 would hit her.
Just
However, shield.
However. Alright. And as a bonus action, relying on what he could see beforehand, he's going to take hold on, he went from there to there, so that's 5. Yeah, that works. And do bonus action hide.
Actually, wouldn't that provoke an opportunity attack though?
Yep. Actually, I am perfectly okay with him getting.
Alright. So
This is something that came up in one of our other games. Opportunity attacks are reactions. Didn't
Yep.
you just make a reaction with
Yep,
shield?
passive time reaction 1.
oh yeah, you're right. That was my bad. I'm sorry.
You're good. Just
Thank you,
Sure.
Ika, for the call on that.
if it happened to me, it's gonna happen to you, damn it.
Appreciate it.
I'm fine with that.
I'm
glad you reminded me.
So am I. I don't remember.
Alright.
On a
So
15, Randak gets to hear.
Yeah, that's say he's hiding behind the bar. Out of the darkness.
alright.
Up and over. Alright, yes, sir.
Alright, so she could have at the very least seen that she went somewhere around here. She does have like a 10 feet of blind sight, so she did see him run somewhere right over here.
Yep, and then
So
he disappeared with a 15.
So she's gonna go here. Wait, check. Is that within 10 feet?
I'll be right back, guys.
Yep.
Alright.
Yep,
She
but you have
sees
to
him.
find it. You have to see him.
Yep, like I
You doing
said,
perception?
10 feet. 10 feet of blind feet. Blind sight, not blind feet.
Does blind sight allow you to see a hidden?
Ika?
Ika?
What?
Does blind sight allow you to see hidden creatures?
No.
Uh,
Nope.
Yeah.
I
No?
do not
Okay.
believe it does.
He's
Alright.
also under he's also under 3/4 cover because he is under the bar. That's why he's hiding.
Alright. I mean, I don't think. Hold on for a second.
Plus, the blind spot only goes out to a certain length.
Yes, but if she's in that certain area, can she see a stealth opponent?
If you, I mean, you would have to make a perception check to see if you see them.
Okay. So
it would allow-
blindside doesn't occur for that?
Correct. It would allow you to like notice invisible creatures within your blind sight, but anything actively hiding, you have to try to find.
Alright.
Which would be him.
So she's gonna do the ooh 19.
Nice. So you can tell where he is hiding.
And with that,
But he's hiding
she
behind the bar.
sorry, go
yeah.
ahead.
Good.
What exactly does 3/4 cover do?
It
It
boosts-
just adds to
Plus
his
something
AC.
to,
Okay, one person, please.
as to
boosts-
they see.
I said one person.
Boost AC.
Okay,
I believe it increases AC by 3 because half cover increases by 2.
okay. What do I want to do?
Yep,
I
he
can
took the
see him.
smart option.
You're right. I could take the smart option and attack him.
I was saying he took the smart option to get a cover.
And since I can see him and he can't see me, I get advantage. Just roll twice, and that is a critical.
So I'll hit.
Alright, let me just roll damage.
I already rolled the damage.
I was rolling additional damage. Okay, so that's 9 slashing damage and 9 additional critical damage.
Okay, so that's
And-
18.
Alright, yep. And time for another one, since she can roll again with advantage.
She has the ability to attack twice.
Yes, she's a paladin, remember? I meant to roll that with advantage. Dang it. I'll have to roll twice now.
I mean,
Well, wow.
Damn.
Okay. Okay, so so she rolls damage again. Let me just roll it again. 11 plus another. That's alright. So that's 11 slashing damage plus 15 critical damage on top of that. How's this guy looking?
probably pretty hurt.
And on the 11 damage?
11 slashing damage plus 15, since that was critical.
Plus 15?
Yes, that's what I said. It's right there.
Okay. He's down.
Oh,
Which do.
Felix at this point will
That's a
whisper
fail.
will whisper in Randak's ear as he's helping him over. And he's like, if Hector asks or anyone asks, Gamora picked the fight before we even got a chance to before we got a chance to stop drinking.
alright.
So,
So,
Felix, Randak, or Thalion, do any of you try to save the guy that you hear go behind the bar?
Felix is trying to
very,
help.
very hurt.
Felix is trying to help bring Randak over, but I think he's probably better off.
Valiant will break it up.
Over.
And
Can you see in darkness?
yes, she has blind sight herself,
Okay, good.
alright.
and she will make this guy a deep throat potion.
Deep what now?
Don't ask.
Yeah, she'll give him a potion.
Oh,
Cool.
yeah. Gamora's just gonna go ahead and get rid of the darkness and be like, well, that was a satisfying victory. We just good way to test out my skills.
And with that being 1 minute before we have to go on break, that's a thing.
You just hear Felix comment and goes, I feel like I'm gonna get kicked out of this area very soon.
No, we won't. You're just you know what your problem is, Felix? You're just you. You're just you.
Okay, before we go on break, I'm switching you guys over to the map just so you know where we're going after break.
Okay.
And we can go on break now because I need food.
Alright.
All right.
On a break.
Welcome back, everybody, to the chaos it is. Well, the Chaos Brigade. They just finished having Gamora fight a random patient whose name is Marcus. A callback to my 3.5 campaign. And Celia is currently running and dashing because she's a part rogue herself to go find Hector. So she's off to do that, and she's like, Hector!
Oh, for fuck's sake, what
She
now?
ran so far away.
They're in the tavern. Gamora's fighting a random patron, trying to pretty much kill him for no reason. And he popped darkness, and then I came here to go find you to vex.
Let them kill each other.
Do you really want Gamora to have a bounty on her head? Well, sure
It's not my head.
Wait, hold on. Don't we already have bounties on our head?
As she said, more than the one that she already has.
So besides, I have my own thing I'm doing right now. And I'm
What do you
tired
do?
of being the one to clean up their messes.
No, I can't clean them up much. They don't listen to me.
Not with
They
that
listen to
attitude.
you.
No.
They listen to you. They don't listen to me.
Do
And,
they?
and Randak is drunk.
Hector's
Awesome.
probably thinking this is his solution to their problems.
So we don't know what a drunk wizard is going to do in the tavern. with
I'm sure
Gamora.
it'll be awesome looking from a distance.
Why?
He holds up the elk skull. Again, I have my own thing I'm dealing with right now. Let them clean up their mess. I'm tired of
Give me a
doing it.
perception check.
Who? Me?
Yeah, you.
Okay. One short of a crit.
Damn. So you can feel a strong magical aura in the guild, but it's not as strong as you are hoping, but it seems like it's close by.
Can
By
I get
that, I mean it's about maybe 80 to 100 feet away from where you're currently standing that you need to be.
above ground?
Well, no, it's underground, so, but you can not that, but I mean that's second floor. So
Oh,
those are stacked on top of each other. Yes, this map is really, 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 really badly done. It's
so
because
somewhere outside.
somewhere outside the guild. Yes.
So as he's saying that, you see him
Or-
make a weird face. It's like, oh,
Yes, I'm transferring you to here.
for
So
fuck's
it's
sake.
somewhere
Okay.
in this area, give or take.
I was about to say, don't tell me it's in the tower.
No, the tower's way too far away.
Or no, the tavern is what I meant.
It's at the bottom of the tavern.
Somewhere in
up in
this
the
area.
cellar.
Like I said, it's about roughly 80 feet away.
So I'm gonna hold up the skull as I'm walking and try to use it as a divining rod to figure out which direction I should be going.
Nope.
No.
Nope. Closer.
Ah, I hate you.
Your fault. You had the idea, and the dice ruled it.
No, you had the idea. I just picked the named places.
Yes, I rolled for the different areas. This got a 90%. So I'm sorry, but the dice said fuck you. And yes, it's in the underneath the tavern.
Okay, so how do I get under the tavern?
Probably by
That's
going
the
into
question,
it.
isn't it?
Okay.
You
I was gonna say I'm trying to find my token.
got you.
Gotcha.
I think at
And
this point, Randak would be right about here.
Yep, casting magic
And
on
Felix-
Gamora.
And Felix would probably be right beside him because Felix is helping Randak get there.
Man.
So he's holding up the skull. He'll just walk right in this door. He doesn't give a shit.
Where is he? Oh, he's over there. Man, that was a pretty good fight. A lot easier than I expected. That must be pretty strong.
I don't see anything here that leads to it.
When Stallion sees Hector, she goes, "I didn't do it this time."
You can't see me. I'm in the kitchen.
Yep, can't see shit.
Which direction is the skull leading me?
Mini, mini, money, mo.
Because I
Over
don't.
this way, just beside the door. Because there'd be like stairs going down.
All right, so he's gonna head down those stairs.
Randak will pull out his long sword towards Gamora.
Whoa, hold on. This is not your fight.
You're, as he's saying this in drunkenese, because that's literally what it's going to sound like, you're cleaning up your own damn fucking mess now.
Give me a perception check, Hector, while you're doing your thing.
You are not really threatening to me at the slightest.
Even when I'm in this state of mind, I can still put you in your place.
I can hear what's being said.
Yep.
Gamora's just not going to take any of this. In fact, she'll probably just be walking away from him.
Ignoring that as he continues down the stairs.
Ignoring that, don't need to deal with that.
Not my circus, not my monkeys. Going downstairs.
Talia, is your circus, is your monkeys? You're part of the team, sort of.
When
Not today.
When
Actually,
Stallion
wait.
sees the other two drow, she goes,
You
"I
can
didn't do
also
it this
hear
time."
Wait, hold on. That's the door, isn't it? That's the door with way out, isn't it?
Yep.
It is.
Okay, never mind. She's going over here.
That's
I'm
right.
leaving.
Don't clean up your mess, you lousy kobold.
Yeah, I had the door coming in being this one because like that's what I thought.
Yeah, that's actually a back door because this is the kitchen and then this is the front entrance.
I should have flipped it then when I made the map, but whatever.
I made the map.
I meant like when I put it on.
But yeah, when Stallion sees the other two drow, she goes, "It's not. I didn't do it this time."
They're going downstairs.
Yeah, you're not seeing them. They're not coming into the main bar room.
They're in the door here. This is technically the main door, but
hold
that's
on.
my stupid. But they can hear you guys.
Felix, we have to make the kobold clean up her own mess.
Fair enough. As he looks towards the kobold and goes,
Kobold stormed out.
no. As he looks
Yeah,
towards
she's
where
out.
she stormed out.
Yeah, she's like over here. She went out this door and is just like pacing around trying to cool off.
Vill's just gonna sit Randak down on a chair and go, "I'll be back." as he heads out to the door.
I need to
Opens
find
up
the
the
right map
all right.
while they're doing this. You continue.
He opens up the door just enough to stick his head out and go, "Are you out there?"
Yeah, I'm out here.
So
God, even when he's drunk, he's so demanding.
Going back to the Hector thing while you guys were doing that, now that I have the map.
mm,
And now have 20 million other people on this map.
I was about to say you got some extras.
There I go.
Remember to stay close.
I was like, yep. Staying close and away from idiot 1 and idiot 2. And we're in 5.
Idiot everyone except the people here and Randak tonight.
And next door
Randak, as
idiot.
drunk as he is, he's trying to get someone to fix their own problems.
I was gonna say, and technically Felix.
And Felix has actually been helpful too.
Yeah,
He's
Felix.
helped Randak walk.
Felix has just been more like, yeah, I'm just not going to deal with this. And
I'm
I'm
pretty sure
She's
figuring,
not going to enter the circle, but she'll stand beside the circle.
right. I'm figuring it's taking me into the standing stone.
Oh, yes.
Walking in with my skull.
Yep. So you will get the feeling once I find the information again that, and technically you are the guild leaders. The record.
For Guild Evil. Gotcha.
Yep. That yeah, you need to, now that you found the place, you need to set the skull ablaze with fire and blood. And do basically find familiar, essentially.
Okay, he's going to use Sacred Flame.
That works.
Thank you, subclass. Thank you. So yeah, he'll set the skull down and then cast Sacred Flame over it. I guess if you need the blood part, he'll cut his palm and smear it on the skull or whatever.
I mean, you have the blessed blood.
I do. So yeah, he cuts his palm and puts like a nice smear down the forehead of the skull, sets it down on the pedestal, and then he casts Sacred Flame.
As you cast Sacred Flame, and it lights up with a blue and purplish hue like it normally does, like the temple, not Echak purple, but normal purple,
Like the
Cos-
yeah,
cosmic purple,
the indigo.
indigo, yeah. In front of you, at a larger size than they normally were. I believe normally they were a small.
I think the flame elemental thing you get is small.
Yeah. So instead of being a small 2 foot, 3 foot thing, you see a medium elemental appear before you in blue and indigo flames speckled with white stars all across their body, and take to a knee in front of you.
Hello, Wendy. He just looks so fucking happy. Big, creepy fang smile.
Aw.
And then just puts a hand on the forehead of the skull. It's like, I have missed you. It's been like 2 days, but I have missed you.
I have missed you as well. Taken some growth to get what I become. And yes, now she's sentient.
Interesting.
It can talk to you now, officially. Totally
Slowly
primordial
evolving.
because it's elemental. So
I
It's all-
actually, yeah. I'm looking at something real quick. Friendly your companions obeys your commands. Understand. Okay, so yeah, normally it wouldn't speak. Gotcha. I was double checking because my sheet is still set to the old subclass because I haven't programmed the new one in yet because I'm still
Cool.
fiddling with it. It's like, oh, you can talk now. This will be fun.
I can. She is stronger with you, and thus I am stronger with you.
I'm probably just gonna homebrew up a fire elemental to be Wendy.
Thank
Finally, the team is balanced. There's 4 of us who can be trusted.
I missed a lot then, haven't I?
Yes, yes, you have.
Just a like deep breath in and like a little like flame sigh out as it like creeps up your body in a very welcoming, warming way.
Oh, this is gonna be fun. I can't wait to see what you can do now. I can't wait to write what you can do now. I can't.
I have yet to test my own abilities in this new form.
Well, of course, just made
We will
you.
learn together.
Okay, and he'll turn back to the other 2 and be like, "Now I feel confident in going and dealing with what the other idiots are dealing with."
I was like, what? It took Wendy to deal with that.
No, I'm just finished my own deal, and I'm so glad to see her.
And you're like, the other idiots are doing what?
Oh,
What do
starting
I want to
fights.
know?
Starting fights that are probably going to come back and bite them in the ass. I mean, that's how it always works.
Bite them or bite all of us in the ass.
Yes, accurate.
And as usual, she doesn't even finish it. She just looks at you. And as usual,
Yep. Also, it's kind of cool that I have a temple that'll just follow me around. I love this ring.
temporal temple. I did say it was in the ethereal realm.
Yeah, which is also cool.
So literally, it exists in a whole other realm. So when you need it,
Anywhere and everywhere.
it will appear randomly somewhere in a city or a space that you need. Sort of. The keyword in it is randomly. You have to go find it, but it's still near you.
Right. All right, let's go see what the other dumbasses are doing.
And back to the tavern. While they are downstairs doing that, what are you guys doing?
So
So-
Randak is in his chair that Felix placed him in.
So, Felix, what were you saying?
he was saying, so
You'll go to the back.
you have no intention of helping fix the situation that started, right?
I just mostly wanted to show it that I can be feared, like you guys. Well, some of you guys.
Okay, you showed it. Now what you want to do?
Well, that's it. I'm feared. I'm feared like how I used to be, and that's what's
No,
important.
no, you're not.
I'm not.
No, see, you have the aggressiveness, but you need to solidify that fear. And what's the best way to solidify that fear is by waking a person up and having them look directly into the face of the person that just knocked them on their ass.
Which, for the record, the person has vanished. Just so you know, when you do go back in, they're not there anymore.
Okay.
All right. Well,
Stealth of 20 motherfucking 2.
well.
Think about it. Do you think people are more feared when the person don't know who they are or when they do know who they are?
They don't know who they are. When I think of something that I fear the most, I often don't know like what exactly it is.
he just kind of blinks as he goes. Okay, well that's a different philosophy than mine, because I rather fear what I do know than what I don't know, because what I don't know doesn't really scare me, just makes me curious.
Hmm. I find that the opposite most of the time.
Well, either ways, as he points towards the door, you can at least help clean up the mess, and then we can go from there on how to solidify your scare or fearness.
All right, fair enough. Just get the Yankee under control, please. Thank you.
As long as he stays in his chair and can finish his drink, I don't think he'd be much of an issue.
All right.
Oh, he slows the sword out. He doesn't have a drink with him. That was back in the
So
far back table.
Gamora. So
His
Gamora's
drink is back here.
Yep.
yeah. So when Gamora goes over to where she thinks the body was, she's just gonna look at. Uh, did y'all already clean it up?
No.
He got up and walked away because
I give him a potion.
So he gained like 2, 3 health and got up, walked out, and disappeared.
Vix places a hand on Gamora's shoulder and goes, I'm gonna let you know right now, and this is my own opinion, so feel free to, shoot it down. But rather than a person coming and begging you not to harm them anymore, they vanished. Which doesn't say fear, it more so say possible revenge.
Oh, I have a rival now. That'll be interesting.
Rose message.
You pour a little soul. Well, you pour a little soul
I'll
in his
have to.
being.
Give me a minute.
Well,
I'll
I
send you
mean,
that picture.
this is. I
Mm-hmm.
mean, this is pretty much what I needed. This is the thing that I needed the most. I needed someone that will establish that will come back and fight me every time.
Randak is like
Yes.
watching what's going on, understanding what's being said in his drunken state, but is definitely not reacting yet because he still has the sword in his hand.
Yes. Let's say that they do come back. Hopefully this is for another one-on-one fight. Cause I don't know if you're aware, we have no
R-
idea who you just attacked.
Randak just starts burst out in laughter at that point of let's hope it's gonna be one on one.
This was the strongest person in the tavern, and they couldn't even withstand 2 hits from me. They're not going to be back. And if they will, then I can beat them up again.
You
You
want
could ping an
someone
area, please.
Hmm?
Ika, ping an area for me, please. You know why?
On.
Thank you.
Village
you
just kind
want
of. Hmm?
what is she? She wants the what now?
Village just kind of walks over to Randak and goes, "Well, when you're more sober, we can take a bet."
Oh no, I want to know what she wants because it's gonna be funny. It won't be one on one.
Yeah, she wants more fighting from a new rival, possible rival.
Well, if that's what she wants, we can provide that for her, no problem. Just let me sober up first, and we'll be okay.
So
As
Hector's walking in through the back while you guys are talking.
as
So is
Felix turned back
Salea.
to Gamora and goes, "Who knows? You might find yourself more rivals. Are you happy?"
As
I
you say that,
Would he have the new form with him?
yes.
Okay. He
So
is going.
medium-sized purple flame wendigo is walking with it.
oh hey Hector, you missed a lot.
Hector,
Hello.
Which will
this
be
one,
taken by the form of Lita right now.
this one here, as he's pointing his sword towards Gamora, decided to start a fight for no reason whatsoever.
And I properly won it because I am that powerful. What are
Hmm.
you gonna do about that?
I don't have control of it yet.
Give me a second.
I wasn't like trying to rush you. I was just talking out loud.
And Gamora does not wish to fix her problem.
The problem already fixed itself. He ran away like a coward.
There, you should be able to control it on this map.
Okay, so as Hector is approaching, looking very disappointed in everybody, and Gamora says, the problem solved itself. As you say that, a purple swirling mist begins to form on the bar of the tavern. You feel, if you look at it, you can almost see the spirits of damned souls swimming through it. As a black feathered Kenku with white and brown feathers laced into the feathers on her head steps out of a misty step. Oh, it's gonna be solved, all right.
For those that are looking, welcome to Who He Is Dealing. Some of you know who this is.
Oh yeah.
And there is also a purple ghost fish swimming around her.
S- are you?
Valiant is
Where are
definitely gonna
you?
step away from the kobold right now.
Randek's in his chair.
Nope.
No.
Where are you?
As she's standing with her hands behind her back, looking over the entire tavern.
Probably someone we don't want to fuck with right now would be the best word to say at the moment.
Let her speak, please.
You know, as she jumps down off the counter, you'd think you work long enough in this business and people would learn who the fuck you were.
And they do.
As
They know me now.
Sally is like, I don't think she was talking about you, dumbass.
And as soon as Gamora says that, Randek starts looking for his drink. Oh, it's way back there. Because that's the level of problem this kobold is right now. I need that solution back to that far table.
Do you need help back over to your table to get your drink?
No, I just need my drink brought to me so I can watch the kobold try get themselves out of this one.
At this point, Village just shrugs his shoulder and walks out to get his drink and bring back to him.
You have to
You know
walk all the
what?
way to the back.
You know what? I don't have to deal with this.
Why not?
I believe you do.
No, I don't.
My man
You-
just came running back to me to tell me that some little shit kobold just put him on his ass.
Wait, what?
What? I have no idea who you are. I'm sorry. I
Called
think you got the
it.
wrong person.
As Village called out again. Again, you had no idea who you was fighting.
Hold on just a moment. Don't go out that door just yet.
All right.
And of
As
course,
you-
Randek
He's
says
doing
called
a
it.
thing.
As you attempt to go through that door, it fills with spinning knives.
Wow.
Yeah, I don't think you want to go through there.
Obviously, Randek's not going to cast Counterspell at this point in time.
Where'd you go?
What exactly do you want, little bird?
She's taller than you, by the way.
I know, she's still calling her a little bird.
Felix has probably brought the drink back at this point. Randek's just drinking it.
Oh,
Hector, do you want one? On me.
Absolutely. You got to have a drink for a show. You can...
Can we
Raise
do a
his hand
quick
to get
BRB for like 5 minutes?
What was
I need
that?
to go bathroom. I need to go bathroom like now. I need to BRB.
Okay, no worries.
All right, BRB.
And I want to consider to see what
I
We're
should
back.
see a thing now. What thing?
look under the NPC area.
Oh, okay.
By the way, we're back.
Uh-huh. Welcome back. Sorry, my body told me either now or never, and so that was a sin. So continuing on with what you guys were doing.
All right.
Randek
So
pulls up
you-
3
you-
fingers.
All right,
You-
so
You ask me why I'm here, as she keeps her hands behind her back and is just kind of like pacing around. And then she'll like stop and point at Thalion. Be like, you,
Yes.
what happens when you cross the Rogues Guild?
Oh.
Oh, I know from experience. You get ganked.
Yes, very good. You've learned. Better than what I've heard about you. So I'll give you that.
Excuse me. One question. Are you
Yeah.
part of that group that came after Thalion?
Consider them like a subgroup. Affiliated, but not.
Cool. Just wanted to double check to make sure.
I'm something completely different.
Oh, no, cool. We're good. Goes back to drinking. Wait for Zerfe, Felix, and Hector to get their drinks that Randak ordered.
Yeah, gladly take one.
Yeah, Zara
So,
takes hers.
like
Yeah.
like I asked before, what exactly do you want?
Oh, I just wanted to see the face of the person whose life I'm going to make a living hell from this point forward.
Love
Oh.
guys.
So he's not even going to bother to face me, and he sends one of his friends to do it for him.
Whoa.
Mm.
Okay, Hector, Zerfe, Felix, can we
There's
go
me.
find somewhere else to drink this? I think it's much better elsewhere.
But I want to watch.
So do I, but
I was
I
like,
don't want to be where it goes
Hi.
boom.
Little
Tarzan
Munch.
looks to the mysterious person having mentioned the Rogues Guild and goes, "Hi."
Oh, it's you!
Thalion is
Remember-
going to lean over to Salia and whisper in undercommon. Should I make the Undertaker build a cobalt-sized coffin?
All she does is nod.
Just checking something.
Just, yep. Just, yep. And she's like, I'm not that thing. It's part of our group, but you can do whatever you want to that thing because that thing's stupid.
I knew none of you ever cared about me to begin with.
When you
look
do
up
stupid
Hatar.
shit, you face the consequences. You're doing stupid shit. Thus, you're facing your consequences, Gamora.
Now, you see, you mentioned caring about people. And you ask who I am. I am in charge of these people. Points at Thalion and Salia. I can tell them what to fucking do if I want. Because
Really
they
bad
know
is-
who I am.
Good luck on one of them, even so.
So I was like, yeah, I love you, Hector and Zara, but that's my boss.
Oh, I meant that Thalion's horrible at doing what she's told.
Oh, yeah, that's true.
Thalion goes, I've
Oh,
smartened up.
yo, boss lady, this one's cursed.
Bad talking fasting. Anyways. Not just am I their boss. I consider every rogue under my control one of my children. Have you ever seen a mama owlbear when you fuck with one of her cubs?
Not really. I've never met a mother in general.
You don't wanna, kids on Italia.
Especially a mother who is in charge of every assassin, thief, you know, you name it.
Then why have I just now heard of you?
Well, I mean,
Because that's what a good assassin does, is they don't let themselves be found out. Looks Valiant.
Hey, I've smartened up since that little incident.
I mean, fair enough. You see, I was kind of hoping you'd at least heard the myths. As she like points to the purple mist floating around herself. You don't get surrounded by a cloak of damned souls for nothing.
Randak will nod at that point because being the necromancer.
I love Phantom Rogue.
Oh,
Phantom Rogue is fucking awesome. But I just came to say that you'll see Marcus again. He'll be back.
Good.
You see, he was just here having a drink, taking a break after a successful mission, and then some stupid bitch decided to pick a fight for him after he just got out of one. So now, watch your back. Not that it's going to help.
Question from the
Yeah.
wizard over here.
Yes, drunk guy.
Yes, hi. Randak here. Just curious. You're just coming after the kobold. So when you're coming to give them a hard time, you're leaving the rest of us alone because we aren't the ones who did that shit? Or when you do something to the kobold, are you going to be doing it to also affect us? Because that may become a different problem.
Did you touch Marcus?
Not a damn thing. But I just want to make sure when things are happening, it's not affecting everybody else.
Well, here's the deal. Here's the deal.
And by the way, Randak can say this as drunk as humanly possible. So if the bird understands him, kudos on the bird.
Oh, she runs the Rogues Guild. Of course she's talked drunk ease.
I mean, they tend to get fairly drunk, which is what Marcus is currently doing to forget the kobold exists right now because he's in pain. Because he hadn't upgraded his armor yet.
So I'll say one wizard to another. As you can see that there's like a book chained to her hip.
Yep.
Just stay out of our way. Let us deal with our issue, as she points to the kobold. It doesn't involve you.
Raises his glass. So long as when you do the thing, it doesn't affect the rest of us. That's all I ask.
Oh, trust me, I'll let him know who the target is.
I mean, like more. It's not about the target. It's more about the action being taken doesn't impact the rest of us.
Oh, come now. I am nothing but professional.
Just making sure we're on a clear understanding.
And then she'll pause a moment and be like, professional.
Randak will raise his glass to the bird and just start drinking again.
I look forward to the entertainment.
It makes me
This
so
is the
happy to hear
entertainment
you
so
say
far.
that. It makes me so happy to hear you say that. What do I have? And trying to remember something real quick. As a nearby mug full of beer will just kind of like pick itself up off the bar and walk itself over to her. I'll be seeing you soon. I'll send the people I trained specifically for you.
Oh, how fun.
Does this mean I have to make more sheets?
Yep.
You. This is my dog and pony show. I started this.
It will be entertaining at the very least.
You're right. I will be entertained.
It will
For
be entertaining
science.
for me.
Yes, she did. Well, she walked back over to the bar.
It was a shame. Really.
Elaborate.
Well, I actually expected something more from him. He was really strong. He looked really strong. I'll give him that.
And as I said, you picked this fight right after he just gotten back. You know,
He wasn't.
exhaustion does things to people.
I did not know that. I was expecting a fair fight.
Well, you didn't
Mm.
get one.
Clearly.
Well, we could provide you a fair fight if you'd like.
Tipsy guy.
Oh.
If you're gonna do that, at least wait till tomorrow.
Oh, I plan on waiting until tomorrow. I want
And
to
tell
sober up first.
Oops, sorry. And tell Salia or Thalion to come get me because that I would love to see.
Hmm.
So I was like,
I-
I know exactly where you are, and I'll be happy to go find you.
I always appreciate the work of other wizards.
He's been experimenting on our group randomly for no reason. Hasn't experimented on me yet.
Admirable.
No, that was him. Points to Hector. He's the one experimenting on me. Jackass. Lovable jackass, but jackass.
Now. I
I did-
thought we'd gotten over that.
And
I said he is a lovable jackass. Doesn't mean he's not a jackass for doing it.
now, while I said that I'm not going to do anything that'll necessarily affect the rest of your group, as she pulls a short sword out of its scabbard, I would suggest you run, and she jams it into the ground, and flames burst through the fucking bar and just sets the place on fire.
Yep.
Yeah, Zara's already grabbing Hector.
Out the door.
Randak, from the
Eat us, delete us.
so as soon as that fire bursts up, Randak just falls out of his chair because he's drunk.
Vilix,
Valian will go back and throw the wizard over her shoulder and
yeah,
eat.
Vilix is gonna help out. Heading
They're
out.
all yoink, drag. Pull the smart wizard out as the flower decides to. Now, Malone's like, do you really have to do this again?
Yes.
And as you're running away, you can see her just like literally blink out of existence.
The funny thing is, Randak didn't run; he just fell out of his chair.
Guys, do
I
you
love how Malone's like, did you have to do this again?
so guys, do you realize what this means?
That you just.
That you screwed up.
That someone actually cares about me.
Girl.
Someone got someone's attention enough to warrant an entire plane of people to come
Remora.
after me.
Remora.
This is amazing.
Remora.
I feel cared about.
What?
As
we
as you say that, she is going to appear next to you and just lean over and whisper, "Oh, by the way, I'm going to erase everything about you from everybody's knowledge." And she disappears.
What people?
Remora. Just so you know, you think someone cares that they're going to come to do that to you. We saved Thalion from a group of people because of Thalion's fuck up. We're not adding more people to that list that I already threatened to deal with should they come after Thalion. I have enough of an army that I have to keep my word on. I can't add another one onto this one.
Technically, Gamora also put her name on that note, so I mean.
I know. Oh, I know. I do know. But Randak is not making that statement at this point in time. So you know, I am not fighting against two armies today. I draw the line as he's badly drawing a line in the ground.
It's all squiggly and shit.
It's like crooked easy. He's like stumbling while he's doing it. It's like, that's where I draw the line at. One army at a time. Unless it's a king, then that's okay. Other than that, one army at the time.
Unless
As he
it's
probably
two,
falls
then
over
it's
on his
then
face.
one army.
As Vilix just can't. He just kind of has his head up in his hand, rubbing his temple as he goes, Gamora, Gamora. See, I would have been more willing to help you out. However, what you just brought upon isn't really was called as caring. It's called suicidal. I'm not suicidal. Let's put it that way.
Stallion goes,
Well,
Sally and I, our hands are tied. That's our boss.
well, I will say at least Felix has a better head on his shoulders than that monk we had with us. That guy was suicidal as fuck.
I mean, he threw himself at a
Yeah.
dragon.
He attacked a dragon. No, you can't get more suicidal than that. No, because you can. You can. You can try to attack and study a
No,
Dracula.
you know, you gotta specify. He attacked the dragon with his bare fist.
Yes,
Hence
but
monk.
hence monk. He attacked the dragon. But you can get more. But wait, you can get more stupid. Looking at Randak, trying and succeeding to summon without knowing how to defeat a Dracula.
He's working on that one, just so you all
The
know.
fact that any of us are still alive, other than Hector being as smart as he is, and Zara actually being the one that actually heals any of you dumbasses, is a miracle.
Vilks,
You're lucky that my boss didn't outright kill any of you.
Vilks
To be honest.
turn and just kind of looks at everyone and goes, "You know, I know this is probably pretty late of me asking, and in hindsight, I probably should have asked it, but I was going off of faith at that point." As you just kind of like see him just like rummaging a emblem over his finger. Exactly how many of you guys outside of the wanted posters is actively being hunted right now?
Princess
I am
Alien.
right now. I am right
Rendak
now.
could hold up 2 fingers.
Stallion and
Gamora.
Gamora.
Princess Alien.
Last I checked.
I mean, everyone is here technically since we're all on bounty posters.
Except for
Outside
me.
of the posters, he said.
Yeah.
Oh,
As Vince go, except for me, but however, that gave me
No,
something
you're
to
on the
work with.
posters too, Dash, because you're associated with the group.
Oh,
What
yeah,
was the
associated.
ice continent, Rosie?
That would be Aurora.
It's like, I mean, obviously I'm wanted all over Aurora.
I mean,
so-
obviously he'll be on one point. I mean, he just probably won't have a high bounty on his head.
You do
What
realize
did we
when
do in Aurora again?
you do realize that when Randak held up his 2 fingers when Felix asked that question, his face is currently right in the ground
Yeah.
because he fell over from that brief moment. But he holds up his 2 fingers and then
As
drops to the ground.
as he just goes, well,
Okay,
that gives me
but-
something to work with.
Hold on, Goat's
By the
trying to
way-
say something.
I mean,
Milan did put the fire out. Go ahead, go.
I'm just saying, it just finally feels nice to finally be wanted.
Felix is just he's just speechless at the moment. As he just kind of looks at her and he opens his mouth, closes several times, and goes, I don't know what to tell her. I honestly don't know what to tell her. And anybody can help me out.
Stallion goes, I got nothing to say. And she's like, I help Randak up because he's
Eating
gonna
dirt.
choke on his own puke at this point if he vomits.
It'd be nice to probably someone dump water on his face to help somewhat make him feel better, but
It's just finally nice.
Or lesser restoration from the cleric.
yep, one or the other.
It's just finally nice, you know? I never felt this way before.
Felix,
Girl, you need a hobby.
Felix just kind of
Okay, checking as the DM from out of character, that is in character crying only, right?
Oh yeah, it is.
Making sure.
Holy shit. Okay, that was good acting because I was about to message you and ask if you were all right.
As the DM, it is my job to make sure she's actually right. I have to make sure that that's just in character.
so Felix just kind of put a hand on the cobalt head and goes, "You are hopeless."
I gotta ask.
Oh.
Is that Amber Heard level cry acting where there's no actual
No,
tears, or are you
no,
actually?
no.
Are you
Okay, out of
At least
okay, out of
this one's
okay,
more
out of
believable.
okay, out of character, I actually somehow managed to actually start crying. I don't know how I did. I just managed to actually do
Again,
that.
Yeah, it's weird when you can do. I can do that too, and it's weird.
It's because it's part of the acting.
but as this goes, you are hopeless. Sadly, you're kind of still
No,
stuck here.
no, I am wanted. I'm finally wanted by someone. And even if you guys don't want me, I'm at least wanted by a entire group. Hector, I can hear you mumbling, and no, I am not a dumbass.
Oh, that was out of character, and I was actually reading something.
Oh, okay, my bad.
Sound like something he
I'd-
would say though.
Sally will say it to her face. Yes, you are a dumbass. Being wanted because you're a dumbass and being wanted because you're cared for are two different versions of being wanted. You're wanted for death, not for because they actually give a shit other than the fact of trying to kill you.
But
They
isn't
don't
that
actually
what
care
being
for
wanted?
you.
But isn't that the same thing though? I've never
No,
felt wanted
No,
No.
before.
Gamora.
no,
No,
no.
Gamora.
Eh,
Being wanted, as in the fact of our group wants you on our team and wanted to die, are very different. They want to kill you. They don't care about you outside of trying to kill you.
You guys
We care
actually
enough to maybe sort of try to stop them. Well, most of us. I can't say that I do because that's my boss. And if she says jump, well, I can't
why do
Yeah,
imagine.
y'all
So
I'm in the
it's
same
why
boat as Dahlia.
I have to
not a personal
ask.
thing. It's a work
I
thing.
have to ask.
mhm.
Why have y'all just now brought her up? Why have y'all just now just mentioned that she's your boss?
Because
Because she's an assassin. Well,
that
she's a
and
rogue, and we don't
rogue
talk about
code.
that outside of rogue. Yeah, it's
Okay, one at a time, please, please. I cannot
Rogue
count.
code. We
Okay.
don't talk.
you don't bring up the
We don't talk
leadership.
about Fight Club. We're
If you're
rogues.
not
We
a
don't talk
rogue,
about Fight Club.
if you're not a rogue, you don't need to know. Simple. You're not a rogue. You don't need to know.
I just found it very hard to believe y'all actually want me.
Gamora,
We haven't killed you yet, have we?
matter of fact, I don't think anyone here has tried to attack you.
Yeah.
I mean, the Githyanki pointed a sword at me, but that was about it.
Yes, but no one here has actually attacked you.
Yet.
Nor has anyone here kicked me or you out. So,
Yet.
yeah, yet. That's a level of wanted that's actually positive. Not the type of wanted of let's put this person into the ground and erase their existence from, well, existence.
Hector is too busy frowning at the fact that the fire was put out and drinking his drink to acknowledge any of
I
this.
mean,
He put it out because he doesn't want his, shop to go completely to
I mean,
ashes.
my entire life, people have always tried to hunt me down, and I'm being hunted again. That must be something, right?
Vilks turns to the party and goes, all hands in favor of if they come to hunt her, we just let her enjoy her
And
Hector and Wendy both raise their hands.
Randak
Talia,
What was the question?
Randak is trying to raise his hand.
Look,
Vilks
I
asks,
voted to let the assassins take Thalion as well.
Vilks
So.
asks all hands to let the cobalt enjoy her hunt when the hunt comes.
Randak is failing to lift his hand at this point in time because he's
Thalion will like
Talia will
adjust.
help him raise his hand.
As
Thalion
Vi-
will adjust Randak because she's still got him on her shoulder, and she kind of raises a hand.
Vilks then turns to Gamora, put out a hand, and goes, well, how about this? We're going to let you enjoy your feeling being wanted. When they come, we're going to let you demonstrate your power, demonstrate your fearness, and we will not come in and come between you. Show us exactly what you got. Show us why you are meant to be feared.
Thalion goes, I don't plan on coming in between my boss and her. Nope.
Okay, outside of boss issue, you want to prove it to us? Well, we're gonna let you prove to us. Show us exactly what you can do when they come. Sounds good?
Valiant,
Sounds good.
Yes.
I need to go somewhere to get sobered up. I think it'd be a wise course right now.
Oh,
Yep.
we're taking you back to the guild. Our guild.
Oh,
Our
oh,
guild.
no, there's a tower over there with an archmage. Much better place for me.
Yes, but if you come to the guild where everybody is, maybe we can
I-
settle you into
Hey,
a
actually,
bed or something long enough that Zara can use a spell on you to sober you up.
wait, hold on. Is that what he wanted? He just wants to be sober? I can fix that right now.
Wait, what?
Well, I need to
Uh,
be sober at the moment. I need to get back to the wizard tower.
Lesser restoration. Uh, technically.
I mean, alcohol is considered poison, I think.
Yes, it is.
Yeah.
Yep, it is. Yep.
Which is why I
So,
had
yeah.
to roll twice on the to see if I was
yeah,
drunk or
so
not.
Gamora is just gonna go over to you.
Stretch.
She's just gonna stretch, pat your arm,
I
and then
just
well, not.
stretched.
No, I
Oh,
mean
maybe-
stretch from Lisa.
Oh, my bad.
There we go.
Yeah,
Thank
but
you.
she is
Might as
gonna
well
stretch
stretch.
her arm up to his arm and just tap him on there, and then lesser restoration him. There you go. You should be sober now.
Did she clean up her mess?
She got hunted.
Oh, right. We raised our hands to vote whether to let her have her own fight. Awesome.
Yep.
You understand?
going
I will
back-
not aid you for that.
I understand, and it will be a
We're going
glorious
back to our
hunt.
guild
And when you
currently.
lose,
It will be a
Brandon's the
glorious
boss,
hunt.
So
when you
And we'll-
lose, just know I will point and laugh at you.
It will be a
Yeah.
glorious hunt.
So Randak
I-
is being pulled to the guild so that they can have a talk in the guild where it's mostly private or is
What?
private for you guys outside of the city folks.
But I die from this. It will be legendary.
Can everybody give me a perception check while you guys are walking?
Sure.
Please.
As Village is kind of like.
Wait, hold on.
not-
That was a persuasion. That's a persuasion, not perception.
Rosie, what kind of light are we under?
Normal sunlight.
All
Sorry.
right,
Yeah, out
ignore
in
the
the normal day.
persuasion.
All right.
Ignore the persuasion.
That's fine. I got that. You're good.
If you can find
Uh,
somebody, hey, blah blah blah, Tasha. If you can
Yes.
find somebody on Beyond who has access to the new Mordenkainen book, you can upgrade to the new Drow, which loses the light sensitivity.
Oh,
I don't know anybody with that book.
yes, you do.
I do. Mm.
I'll talk to you about that later.
Oh, okay.
But
It's fine.
as
Yeah.
they're walking, Village go like, "Don't worry, Gamora. I believe in you. You got this."
I don't.
I think you're going to die.
I agree with
probably
Hector on that
will.
one.
But won't I die legendary?
No.
Of course.
No,
Mm.
I'll change that out to the better elf while we're doing this.
Hector,
I believe she specifically said she was going to erase you from history.
Hector,
Yes.
Xanthe, I need a word of time with you guys for a moment.
Word of time,
Privately?
is that a new spell?
Yes.
No, word, a moment of your time.
There
Give
we
a
go.
word.
A-
Words are
as
confusing to me as a person.
as Village just kind of leans in closer towards Gamora, but still speaking loud enough for everybody to hear. Just remember, history is written by the victor. You got this.
But yeah, no, Randak will pull Zerfe and Hector somewhere off to the side, away from the group for a private talk for a moment.
All right.
Okay.
We have two fucking stupid motherfuckers.
We were just discussing their status as liabilities.
I am still, despite the fact that one said they want to keep said curse, as Randak pulls out a stone, a gem. I got this to put the curse into here. I'm going to get a fair trade for it. But even though she doesn't want that curse on her, it's going to be removed. Does that
I
don't
don't
want
want
that
that
curse on.
curse removed.
You're not there. We're
Oh,
away
not?
from you. No. We're away somewhere private.
Yeah, he pulled them like up the stairs, kind of like, away
Okay.
from you. I'm working on this.
But I'm
There.
saying out of
First,
Different
char-
levels.
I'm saying out of character.
They know.
Oh yeah,
This is
no.
the
It
new
was poor phrasing.
character.
Okay.
in character shit.
It's going to be removed. The kobold is up shit fucking creek right now. Started that fight for no fucking reason. Now you can understand why I decided to drink as much as I did.
We can.
They both became a liability. More so the kobold than Thalion.
What?
Yeah,
Wait
what?
for it. Because at least when the curse is gone, we don't have to worry about them upholding that curse. But they are still equally a liability that can't be let go at this point in time.
Oh,
Should something
I don't
happen,
know.
should an accident happen, okay, it happens. And I will move on. And that goes the same with the kobold. Should their friend that they met tonight, hug them with something sharp and something bad happens, I'm not going to raise a stink over at this point in time.
Tell me it's wrong to just give the kobold something coated in sleeping poison and leave her outside.
I will not tell you such a thing.
Nope. My hands are tied. I can't tell you that. We already know what my boss thinks.
Oh no, that was Randak's thing. I'm not going to tell you it's wrong.
Yeah, that was Salia.
A brief shimmer of light as a mist-cloaked Kenku steps up to you guys. Oh, that would just be too easy. There's no
I did. What? Can you just please not? I just got sobered up. The first time was tripping cool while I was drunk. At least come in front of me instead of from behind. I'd be a little bit more appreciative.
I'm an assassin.
I get that.
Straightforward isn't my thing.
Not like I would do anything to you anyways.
Say, unless I'm insulting you. Insulting you, I'll be straightforward as possible.
By the way, Zar, on the way to here, you notice that there's already a couple posters up that are specifically stating the fact that
it's written in thieves' can't.
Right? Okay, so you see posters of Gamora. But you can't tell what it is. But you know that something's going on because there's posters with her on them.
But like
Look.
I said, yeah, go ahead.
The kobold is increasingly. Her liability status just keeps climbing
Randak is just like
exponentially. First, she makes the deal with the terrifying tiefling god and traded her soul off.
Yep, I had that conversation with that same person.
Oh, he's not so bad.
The Archmage summoned him to me so I could have a talk, which is how I got this gemstone.
Oh, okay.
He wants the curse that's on Thalion.
You know what? We're going to leave that alone entirely.
I would hope so, because I have an idea what I want to trade for this when that time comes. But I'm in no rush. I was never given a time frame when to complete it. But just so you know, when we do remove it, it's going in here. Because it is being removed. Because we can't have her walk around with it.
Yeah, she's kind of
a problem with that curse, yes.
While y'all are talking, Rat Squeak is just polishing a dagger with an inscription on it.
What is that description written in?
I'm going to tell you, it would take an identify to figure out what she's holding.
I'm gonna say because if it's in the description, that's like thieves can't or
Thieves can't, probably.
Saliel would be able to read it at least. Not like she's gonna say what it says, but it's one of those. Oh, I can read that.
But should accidents happen, that's all I'm going to say. Accidents do happen.
All the time.
Quite right. I'm just not going to make it a fireball one coming out of the ground underneath them.
This
Look,
time,
I'm sure that we understand quite well Thalion is technically sort of one of yours, even if she's being hunted by the other assassins.
Which I also threatened to them their life if they ever came after her. I'm trying to protect one of my own.
But and I know she is very adamant about keeping that curse. I'm just not so sure she's in the right state of mind to be making those decisions.
And that's why when I saw them, I told her, as she tried to speak about it, I said, those decisions, keep them up here, as Raindak points to his head, but don't speak them out loud because I don't want to hear them. Because I'm not entrusting her to keep that curse on her.
Rosie, don't worry about your notes. Read what I just asked you.
That is 100% not going to be staying on her at all.
Damn.
Since we have that stone, you want to just wait until she trances for the night and
I need a few other things before I can do it.
all right, tell us when you're ready.
Like I said, I have Randak will say I need to go to blah location to find something. Because neither the DM has not told me exactly where it is to go exactly specifically on the map.
Mm.
So that's why it's like blah location at the moment.
As to what you said, Zarafe, right?
Yes.
Well, yes, Thalion is one of ours. Technically, she does make things difficult for us. Now, I am not part of the White Roses, nor do I have anything to do with the blue ones. As she pulls out a moonflower and sniffs it.
oh, you
But our group also has an issue with her. We're not going to actively move on her, but should the opportunity arise, just let it happen.
I have no issue with your group. The White Rose is a different story.
Yeah, they sure are, aren't they?
And that's why I left. That's why I left them the message to know. Such.
Fucking idiots, losing to you people.
You're right.
No offense.
I'm not offended.
I'm a little hurt.
So I was just like,
That was uncalled for, he says. That was...
I was like, excuse you. You know
We
what
were-
you is I'm part of, Mom.
It was not one of our best nights. Let's just say that way. It should have been a lot better for us than it was for them.
You have best nights?
I do.
Because this party happens to not be the best party when it comes to being funded and, you know, always able to do what they're supposed to do.
We're supposed to do things. We haven't had to do things since the dude died.
You've basically been running around these 4 continents with a big red flag going, look at me! Look at me! For fuck's sake.
Thanks, Mom.
That's me laughing, not Randak.
Thanks, Mom.
You know better.
Yeah, I do. That's why my kills haven't been found.
That wasn't a compliment.
Like
Well,
I
we're
said,
found by you.
we haven't really had much to do since the person that hired us died. And secondly,
Oh yeah, that idiot.
every time we went into a place, some people, sometimes it was me, sometimes it was another fucking person, who
Points to
decided
Hector.
to attack a bunch of dwarves when we were just trying to walk in there peacefully.
Oh yeah, the monk was. Yeah, the monk was.
And then there was one who decided to walk up to dragon and fight it when we didn't need to fight the dragon in the first place.
Oh yeah, I know all about that one.
At least he's
So
dead.
like I said, we do have our better nights. Not many, but we do have them.
Sure you do. And she pats you patronizingly on the arm. And she,
Randak will just glare.
You know, the particular flower you have is little interesting.
is it now?
Yeah, between the heathling and all the stuff Sabray's sister used to try to grow everywhere.
And she'll just kind of cock her head at you.
The Avrioth family was weird.
Wouldn't know anything about him.
Fair enough. I just want to know what's her name's favorite flowers are turning up everywhere.
I mean, they're quite lovely flowers, and they make a rather potent poison. Of course, I would like them.
There is that.
That's true. Wait, why didn't Marcus use his usual anyway? Was he actually being nice apart from the fact that he just got home?
He just got back. He was out.
Yeah,
Fair.
that would explain it.
He didn't stop by to restock or anything. Just went straight to the tavern, spend his pay, got it in a dead drop.
Sounds like him. That's
Guy
typical
always-
Marcus. He
Guy
tends to
always. Sorry.
That sounds like Marcus. He drinks first and then comes home.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He did always have a weakness for the drink.
He also lost his lady recently because they're fighting again.
Look, I'm gonna be honest. That was hilarious.
Yeah, you don't use poison on a drow. It's just you don't. Why he even likes a drow, I don't understand.
Excuse me.
Okay, no. You're a druid and you're evil. Marcus is Marcus. I don't really know where his alignment.
That's a subtle way to put it.
I don't know where his alignment is. I don't think anybody does. Except for
Chaotic
David.
stupid.
I thought it was Gamora.
Granted,
Oh no, that's where you fall under as well, to a degree.
thanks.
Oh no, he was talking to Felix when he said that.
Okay.
Chaotic stupid, but it works for him. Like every kill he gets is some kind of bullshit Rube Goldberg device of chaos that kills the person in the end. It's weird.
You know, one of these
Wasn't
days.
he the one that used his dragon chess set with his poisonous kit to somehow kill one of the people he played chess with?
Oh yeah, the chess master licked his fingers for every move. That dumbass.
Yeah. See, Marcus does bullshit things that just work.
I would like to see what he has in store for Gamora.
Oh, it
At
won't
that
just
point.
be him.
Oh, just wait. Ooh. I found it.
But I have things to tend to. I'll leave you to your discussions. Yeah, that's what I will say. That's what it looks like. If you want to show them that, I don't know. But yeah, and she'll just kind of shimmer and flicker out of reality. See y'all soon. You won't see me though.
No, we won't see you, but we'll see you around, sort of. But
So, like I said, accidents happen. I'm not
so
going to interfere.
the dagger that you guys saw her with is this. If that's the right dagger, I think it is. Yeah, it'll work.
Very cool. So, like I said, I just wanted to make sure you guys were aware where my stance is with those two.
So yeah, Mom has basically said we can. Most of us can deal with her. I technically can't, but I mean, you guys can. And Mom doesn't care.
Honestly, I'm at the point where I'm absolutely tired of cleaning up other people's messes.
Unless in the bedroom.
On that note, I have a wizard tower to get to.
And on that note, we are going to end this session. Because it
I
is
have somewhere
10
to
minutes
be for the evening.
and we are ending it as he's coming down the stairs.
Yep.
All right, so Shadow, you're up first for this.
All right. Tonight was fun. I did like the split up combats. Rats being fun. Zara's getting really serious about there being significant liabilities in the party, though. And downside of this being the evil party, she probably would.
That's an evil thing.
So, yeah. Tasha, Goat,
We love you.
if you guys end up dead because of this, I'm sorry in advance.
It's all in character.
I know. It wasn't the first time y'all killed my characters.
Yes, but we apologized that time too.
That game, yeah.
Listen ahead of time. We're sorry, but this happens, especially on evil teams.
I'm surprised Randak hasn't been killed yet, to be honest.
It hasn't had
I'm
a reason
surprised.
to.
Surprised Randak hasn't done the killing yet.
That right there is more truthful.
What can I say? Randak's the fire. Okay, one of the two fire freaks. Anyways, improvements. Shadow.
Nah, I'll let you have it this time. Given the sheer random shit that happened, I can't see where you'd actually been able to prepare shit.
Yeah, I had prepared that you guys were gonna go to talk knock because you were supposed to. Encounters for on going to talk knock. The fact that you needed the guild name.
Oh yeah, Dash made that map for nothing this week.
Maps, but they will be used.
We used one of them.
We did. What was the guild's name that you guys were using? Just your normal name?
I don't think we've actually officially decided on a name. I just said it as a joke.
Yeah, I don't think we
We
have
haven't
either.
decided on a name for that either.
Okay. Tasha, you're up.
For once, Stallion didn't cause any chaos, other than saying no curse removal. That's all I have for this week.
No improvements?
No.
Go.
So I just want to say first off, I wanted to try and do something interesting this game week, and I think I've done the goal.
Oh yeah.
Definitely.
Oh, 100%.
it kind of feels different when you're the person trying to provoke, just poking around, seeing what you can do.
Mm-hmm.
It's fun.
Yeah, it is fun. It is fun.
Why
And
did I
I
like doing
didn't
that?
expect Rat Squeak to appear either. I honestly didn't think she would appear in this game, but here we are. Woohoo!
I mean, two of her cousins are in the game already. You might as well just throw her in too.
Oh yeah, I mean, fair. I knew that she canonically existed. I just didn't think she would appear this episode.
Fair.
I didn't think she would have a connection to this random NPC. But yeah, it's very interesting. Very interesting indeed.
I
As for
mentioned his class, and he was like, "I got a person if you know." I'm like, "Give me it, just give me the person." And he's like, "This." I'm like, "Yes, oh yes."
Oh
I
yeah.
missed Rasquik because Rasquik is amazing.
Oh yeah. And as for improvements, to be honest, uh I'm not sure how you could improve from this. I mean, I kind of just thrown random bullcrap at you. So I didn't expect you to be necessarily prepared for everything. So I
Random
guess you're
bullshit.
good this. Yeah, random bullshit, go. So you're good.
This is what a DM does best: randomly pull shit out of their ass and somehow makes a whole entire session out of it. How, I still don't know. It just does. Ika, you're up.
Okay, getting to play Rat Squeak, who is one of my favorite characters, was fun. I will say she works a little better in a team. We'll see how she goes showing up in this because she's just constantly an asshole. Like her whole shtick is just being the biggest dick. Anytime I get to just throw another voice in here, like that's why I gave you Dugar's mugshot when you needed somebody for her to fight because I just wanted to do the Dugar voice.
If you want to do more voices, I'm more than happy to give you more characters to do voices because I suck at voices. I don't like doing voices. I like doing descriptions.
You know what?
I
Tell
will
me what
give
you
the
need,
chance.
and as long as I can design the character and personality, I'm good with it. You know what I mean? Or if I know it ahead of time. Oh yeah, I can do that, no problem. Yeah, just throwing in and this is the one, like even if she dies in the other game, this is the one from Barovia. This is the Rat Squeak who
Good,
has survived Barovia.
good. All the more tales to be had as you guys go through your Curse of Strahd.
But yeah, just being able to bring her in was fun. I like the surprises like that, especially when I'm the one who suggests them. No Barnaby this game because I know Vilix wants to have a talk with him at some point.
Yeah, whenever he feels like it.
Yeah, that'll be
You can do that
interesting.
in your background stuff too, if you
No.
want.
That would be more fun to do
On
person to
screen, yeah.
person. Yeah. Yeah, it was a fun one. I like Shadow, I liked the split combats and the fact that they were doable and it wasn't
Oh
like a
yes. Go. You take the 450 XP as well.
The what now?
You have
450
450 XP for your fight.
Okay.
but yeah, the fact that they were something that could be accomplished and weren't just like a punishment for splitting the party. I like that and I appreciate it. It was fun and just it was a good episode. Some decent combat, some good RP. I have Wendy back. That's going to be interesting. I'm going to have to get that set up. But yeah, it was a good
I'll need a
game.
picture for that eventually. If anybody, my artist group wants to draw that.
I'm going to do it, but there was one I wanted to use that I'd color shifted, but I could not find the original artist's name and I wanted to credit them and I wasn't
Yeah.
just going to use it
Without crediting him, yeah.
right, and I could not find their name. But yeah, I'll draw up a Wendy I'll stat up a Wendy.
It'd be
So-
useful so we can have a Wendy so that if I need combat, we can use that.
Yeah,
Because
but
she's now sentient, which is going to become interesting because she hasn't shown that to the group yet.
yeah, and we're running low on time, so I'm gonna go ahead and pass.
Dash, you're up.
All right, so I've actually had pretty good fun today. I more so like just having Village just kind of sit off to the side at this point. He's just like actually have an idea of what he's actually gonna do in this party. Because for the most part, he's just been kind of like trying to figure out exactly how could he insert himself in without making the party wants to kill him, but while also not trying to be part of the party in the sense of their killing method. But now that he has a good idea of how the party actually operates in their mindset, he knows how to fit in with them now. Other than that though, it was also I actually enjoyed just watching Randak just be drunk.
Drunk Randak was fun.
Yes, it was. However, I don't know if Felix is actually going to step in to help Gamora should it comes up or not. I'm actually debating on that right now. So we'll see how that turns out when the time comes.
It's going to be a thing.
Yes.
Any improvements?
Nah.
All right. Hobbs, you're up.
Well, thank you for giving Goat their XP. I was about to mention that to you before you did that, so awesome for catching that one.
Yeah.
Drunk Randak literally he's gotten himself to the point now. He had solutions to problems. He's still going to do some of those solutions for some of those problems. But those who made bad decisions, he does not want. He makes his own bad decisions for different reasons. Most of it's based on information provided to him for him looking out for the betterment of others and stuff like that. But when both people made really bad decisions, Randak's only solution when they're like, "We'd like to tell your decisions," don't want to hear it. Here's our decision. I'm like, I need to go drink now because I need to forget the words they used. Don't want to remember what decisions they made. Because even at times when he's been a liability, he's not been that much of a liability that Gamora and Thalian's caused, as much as he still hopes for the betterment of Thalian in this one. Hopefully, the betterment comes off of getting rid of that curse. That's the hope. But as an evil character, accidents do happen. He is still evil. There is a limit to what good deeds he will do, unfortunately. And that's just plain and simple. He definitely would want to sit there, and when Gamora gets her first attack from whoever comes after her, he wants a front row seat to watch.
Oh yeah.
He won't let anyone get ahead of him. He will make sure he's in the front line. Because every time she loses, he's going to point it out to her.
That can be handled.
Single time.
I'm pretty sure if she loses one, it's her final loss.
Oh, and I'm sure that's going to be the one that it will be. But when that moment happens, that's when he's going to be like, he'll do like animate dead to raise her up and be like, I told you so. End spell. Playing Drunk Randak was definitely fun. Improvements this week, none really, because there wasn't really much to really improve on. I was hoping we were going to get out of the city, so maybe that. But that was about it.
I tried.
Yeah, stuff happens.
Try. Shit happens, and that's why we roll with it. Otherwise, I've got nothing.
Sweet. Well, I had fun with
Did you forget Tasha?
I already went.
Oh, you did?
That's was second.
Yeah.
Oh, I must be losing my mind.
Yeah.
You're still drunk.
No, I'm sober right now. Thank you. That's gonna be very short.
I had fun. You guys pulled some weird ass bullshit on this team, and as much as I prepare and got maps this week from my map making crew, including myself. Doesn't matter. You still did stupid shit. And well, yeah, you have Wendy back, so I'm happy with that. I was thinking the minute you're like, I miss Wendy, and I was like, how do I incorporate Wendy? Because you really didn't want to give Wendy out. I've been trying to figure it out the entire time. So now that that's a thing,
That's going to be fun.
it is. I'm interested to see how this works because now you guys have a talking flame thing that can talk in common and primordial. So when she doesn't want most of the group to figure out what she's saying, she'll just talk to him in primordial.
It's always
So it'll be good.
fun.
But yeah, I don't see anybody to raid because on my list, we're the top of the list. Yeah. With all the 5 people watching. So I think that we're just going to end it this week.
All
Cool,
right.
cool.
So
I think that's
see
what we did with
you
Orton too.
next week on Friday. Potentially some stuff happening on Monday. Keep an eye out. I might be playing a game. Ego might be map making. We'll figure it out. We'll see. I
I
might just be
tried to
planning shit.
control.
But don't you do that, Dash?
We'll figure it out.
Yeah. All
So
right.
Bye.
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 And remember, no Hortum for the next 3 weeks.
that's why I was.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah. Sorry. I don't know. My brain farted out there for a second.
All right. Goodbye.